Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in the second round, or the winners round one, as they call it.
Yep.
We're going to commentate on Clough and David McQuillan. I am Sam Sprackman, and with me I've got Mr. James Gregory.
Evening, Sam.
So we've got the live scores on screen here, so if anybody asks for any updates on the live chat, we will be able to give you an update best we can.
Having a good day so far, Sam?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you, James. Yourself?
Yeah. Good day.
You're going to have to forgive us
Lots
a
of
little
good
bit because we
pool.
don't know a lot about David McQuillan. You know that Lee's been around a few years now. So this is going to be a bit new to us for understanding their games.
David's definitely Irish.
Are you sure?
I think that's an Irish flag.
Okay, well, I'll let you have that Irish flag. And Lee is definitely English.
That's definitely an English flag.
And David obviously won the lag. Broke for the first frame. Potted a yellow ball. He's now just deciding which suit he wants to take.
And if it was you, what suit would you go?
If that yellow passes that red into the middle, I would be taking yellows, but I don't think it does.
So you're gonna...
I would go reds as long as this red at the bottom left as we're looking at it goes past that yellow.
Which it probably does.
So reds it is then. I will take reds and
Good
James
man.
will be yellow.
Okay.
And obviously David agrees with me then.
Yeah.
Come on, David.
Come on, mate. I'm supporting yellows this frame.
That red flies in there, look. So yeah, I've been talking to quite a few people today about the sharp rack and how interesting it is, just viewing from the outside, whether they play with the sharp rack on after the break or take it off straight away. And I would probably say about 80% of the players are leaving it on there and even playing balls over it.
Does seem to be the case, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it looks like these guys that have been playing with this sharp rack for, well, this is the third tournament now. They're obviously getting used to it. They must be practicing a lot with it.
I'm wondering if it's just people getting a flow when they get on the table, start putting balls, don't
Maybe.
really want to disrupt their flow, their motion, and everything else, and just remove that sharp rack at the last possible opportunity. I don't know.
Yeah, but obviously looking at this rack now, that black is clearly on that rack. So there's no way they're going to get that off unless they get the ball marker. Let's call a ref over for that. So unless David, if he's going to clear out, will decide, I'll call them over when I need them. Maybe use it to his advantage, the fact that there is still the rack on there. Make the other guy kind of lose his focus.
I think we've had, what have we done? We've done two commentaries today. This is the third one. I think it was Jack Whedon, wasn't it, in the very first match, played one shot over the sharp rack. He never moved it.
Yeah.
Played the ball over it, and it didn't do exactly what we thought it would do.
That was just
I
roll
don't
straight
think
over.
it exactly do what he thought it would do. And I know we picked it up in a little bit of sort of disgust, I think, after he played the shot.
I mean, we
So
were watching
maybe the balls do move.
maybe a tiny bit. We were watching Ches Graham earlier, and he had quite a tricky red ball into the middle pocket that was on, as we're looking at it now, the bottom left-hand corner of the rack. Played it into the middle on the right-hand side, so it went over like two parts of the rack, and he played it dead weight.
Yeah.
And it went in fine.
Yeah.
He was clearly not fussed by the rack.
I wouldn't like it though.
But then you've never played with it.
I haven't.
So
No.
maybe once you've had 20, 30,
But
40, 50 frames, you get used to it.
I get put off by somebody playing darts in the corner.
I mean, look,
Let
obviously,
alone
David's
a
just played
shot.
that red and the rack has moved.
It does. It's sort of pointing up to. Well,
But he's not letting it affect his frame. Whether he does when he goes to pot that black, because the black must be balanced on one of those holes, so the rack's moving underneath the black, but obviously not touching the black. Oh,
well, hello.
didn't expect that. I was kind of hoping he was going to leave the rack on there, and so we could see how he was going to play that black. We might have to go have a word with George about that live chat, 'cause there's nothing on there. There's either nobody watching and commenting, or it's not working.
I just don't think people like you, Sam.
Yeah, but it's not about me, it's about Lee Clough and David McQuillan.
I'm sure there's somebody watching.
Yeah, they're taking that rack off now. It looks like Lee Clough's used a block of chalk rather than a ball marker. I think personally I would have used a ref. Just guarantee the black's in the right place, but if both players are happy, then fair play to them.
Don't really know what he does here, Sam. What do you do?
But again, it boils down to that first question, whether that yellow passes that red in the middle, because this yellow by the red in the corner may well change hands, swap around, take control of the pocket. If he's left a total snooker, that's what it looks like. Obviously with this rule set, he has to try and attempt to hit that red ball, or either of the two red balls.
It's not a great position to be in, really, is it?
No, it's not.
The only red you can really see.
Mind you, if you tried to go 2, 3 cushions and come off behind the red that's by the middle pocket and just touch it, got a chance. It doesn't work in his favour.
It should really be frame over, shouldn't it?
Again, it depends on that yellow by the red. Might want to try and just use his free shot to free that up. He may be happy to play it into the top corner.
Clearly it goes past the red in the middle.
He may want to play the red. There's definitely no more reds in the way now.
Should really be frame over her, Sam.
It should be, but he's still got 6 more pots to make. I mean, we're not saying anybody's at different levels and different classes, but one of the earlier games that we were watching kind of assumed that the frame would be over, and there was that odd 6-inch run out.
Oh, yeah,
So they didn't want it to go. It just turned the frame.
The Phil Naylor and
George Turney.
yes, Phil should have quite easily wrapped up a frame, shouldn't he?
Yeah. When he was disappointed in himself as well, he kept shaking his head towards us. But whether that was related to the table, the heat. A few people have said it's been quite warm in that arena.
Yep. Yep. I've had a couple of comments when we've got away from the stream. Chatting to a couple of players, it's a bit hot out there.
But to be fair to Clough there, he's playing these balls with confidence.
Yep.
Heart in the pocket. In the zone. He's taking these out well. Obviously no traffic. Oh, 1-0 to Clough.
First blood. Has he got a ball? No.
Now this sharp rack on this table is making the ball split. But there's been quite a lot of comments about the dry breaks that are appearing on this table.
We've had
There's obviously something not quite right.
what have we done, Sam? We've done,
This is our third match now.
this is our third match. So we've had Jack Whelan and Cole Sutton. We did match afterwards, which was the real number one and Phil Naylor. And both matches, there was a little bit of a reaction, wasn't there? Different reaction off cushions.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'd ping off, other times it didn't.
I mean, both suits of colours have spread again. So it's an open game.
Mm-hmm.
But the breaker's obviously been let down a little bit because he hasn't got a chance to clear up because he didn't pot on the first shot.
I know Cole Sutton didn't want to. He didn't want to blame the break.
No.
Against Jack. But I do think it affected it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you do. Afterwards, you look after it. You reassess, don't you? And you think,
Yeah.
the break cost me. Comes up quite a lot in conversations about money matches. So it'd be the same sort of thing for the tournament games.
Absolutely.
So if you can break and clear, got a great chance.
I felt a little bit sorry for Cole, to be honest, at the start of the day. He didn't get that little bit of luck.
No, he took some great clearances out.
He did. When he got in the balls, but unfortunately Jack was, I don't think he really missed anything off the break, did he?
No.
And when he did pot off the break, it was going great.
For those of you that are watching, James is a lot closer to the laptop than I am, and he can give you a live update of the
A
scores in
lot
the arena.
closer.
Like,
I'm
you wear
sat
glasses
I'm
as
sat
well.
on the seat next to you,
Yeah, well, you're in the region
which
of
is
like
like one
12
seat
inches away from it.
closer.
But you can give a live update of the scores.
What do you want to
I can
say,
try.
Sam?
Scores updates. I can't read the names. I can see the scores.
You want me to do a score updates?
Yeah.
Okay, so for anybody who is not in Q score,
Q Sport, is it?
qscore.com,
Qscore.com. It's
we have the
qscore.com.
current live feeds. Bash Maksud is 7-10 down to Ryan Clark. John Chapman is 4-6 down to Clint.
Sorry to interrupt, James, but I've just
Hurley.
heard that Kev Richardson, Richardson, he's now watching the live
I am
feed.
now watching. Kev Richardson, hello.
Welcome, Kev. Yeovil's number one.
Well,
Dep-
number one of what?
Mitten Club, mitten wearing.
Mitten. Certainly not anything pool related.
Maybe not. He's probably interested in the scores.
He might well be. Lee Clough obviously 1-0 up here. Well, we got Craig Brown and Max Nosco are 4-all. Scott Gillespie and Gary Clark 4-3 to Gary. Greg Batten, what was Greg in the first match? He was
He won 11-2.
11-2. Greg Batten is now 8-1.
He's certainly
in
going to be a
front
good bet for an
against
outsider here.
Neil Wren. Greg Batten 8, Neil Wren 1. So Greg has dropped 3 frames in. 8 ones 9.
Do you want a calculator?
11, 9, 9, 18. 2 frames in 18. 3 frames in 18. I have no idea. But Greg is flying. Jimmy Croxton beat Shane Thompson, didn't he, in the
He did, yeah.
first round? He's 4-3 up against Andrew Mackey. We got Richard King 5-4 up against Rob Warren. Sam Mills 2, Jack Whelan 5. Jack looked pretty impressive, Sam, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He looked very solid, very professional.
Good white ball. Pretty much most of the game. Didn't make too many mistakes. 5-2 up on Sam Mills. We got Adam Davis 4-3 down to Ben Rowland. And Tom Cousins 5-2 up against Georgie Borgie. Brian Pisani 4-1 up against Omar Moonshid. Sam, you pronounce it far better than what I
can't read his
do.
name, sorry. Moon. Yeah, I think it's about right. Moonshid.
Was that close?
Yeah, it's not
that
far
close
off.
enough?
And for those that are interested, that is on the mainstream table.
We'll go with that. Sam. Eddie Barker is 4-5 down to Lakes. Ronan McCarthy 4-1 up against Drew Hughes. And we've got Zach Shepherd 3-1 up against Richard Toomey. That's the live feed at the moment. Back to the table here. Seems like we've been sat here for quite a while, Sam. I think it's still in
We
the
did have a
second
few
frame.
hours off.
Still in the second frame.
Oh, I thought we went through the whole day.
No. I can't really see Ryman. Does that red? Is that red touching that yellow? Or does it go past that yellow
it
into
looks
the
like
corner?
it goes in the corner from here. And from where they are on the tables, it must be very tight. He's playing it with confidence, though. So when you played the previous shot to set himself up to do this, so I'm assuming he did look at it.
Well, getting down on the table and then standing back up again. I'm not sure if that's confidence or not.
Good evening, Kevin Richardson on the chat. Maybe you should enter this next year.
I don't think that goes down.
If it doesn't go in the corner, it will definitely go in the middle.
I think if you play it gently enough and to go too crazy, you can probably play that red by the yellow and just drop onto that red over the bag, pot it, and then play the other red that he's playing now. And
Oh,
Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
yeah. If you don't look behind yourself, there's always going to be that foreign bird from the ocean flying in.
And hello.
Oh, that still
No,
goes.
it's a big pocket as well.
He has to go for this.
Got a little bit of leeway.
Leeway. No, he's playing Lee Clough.
Enough of an angle there. That pocket's fairly big, isn't it? I'd rather be playing this shot than one up the rail.
Yeah. I played that well.
Didn't even
it.
touch the pocket. No, didn't even touch the corner. And it went. Happy days.
That gentleman there that just walked through looked very much like a slim Tom Clothier. Just going into the toilet now.
A slim Tom Clothier. He did look like a slim Tom Clothier. That's ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it.
Right, so our accumulator then, James, that we've got going on.
What have we
These
got, Sam?
games, this round.
I
Zach
think
Shepherd.
our first one went to. Well, our first one went tits up, didn't it? Let's be honest.
Well, the first
We were doing
accumulator,
alright.
yeah.
What did we do? What did we do the first one? We had what was the one where we had Jez in? We had Jez against Appleton, didn't we?
Yeah,
And Jez lost.
he did. Jordan Shepherd against Ben Davis.
Yeah, we had Sheps. Although we've both got a little bit of our fingers in
In the
Shep's
Calcutta
pie, for want of a better expression. But what have we got here? What have we got? What have we got here? We've got a £10 accumulator here. On what have we got? We got Zach Shepherd at 3-1.
How's he getting on?
We got Zach. We got Zach, Nosco, Lakin, and Batten. What we got? What's the live feeds? Let's have a look. So we got Greg 10-1 on. If Greg loses from 10-1 up, I say now, I will quit gambling forever.
Right, you got more chance of buying me drink for the rest of the weekend than that.
I will. That's it. That's me gambling done.
Okay.
Never ever again. So Greg's 10-1 up against Neil Wren. Playing well, Greg, isn't he?
10-1.
So it's 10-1 up and he won 11-2.
When did he start? 1932.
1932.
What's the time now?
That's a few years ago, Sam. 1932.
During the war.
Zach Shepherd 3-1. What we got on Zach? What's the score? He ain't lost already. He's 4-1 up against Toomey. Come on, this is good. This is going well. Nosco. Sorry about anyone watching the stream, but this is far more important. Mine and Sam's beer money for the weekend.
Well, David's amongst the balls here. He's on reds.
You keep watching the stream, Sam.
A slightly tricky one in the middle. He wants to take out the way now.
Nosco's 4-4 against Craig Brown. And then we got Lakes. What we got Lakes on? Lakes was 2-5. And he is currently, Sam, help me out.
5-all.
5-all. So we got 2 drawing and 2 well ahead.
Oh, that almost looked like that drifted away a little bit. Did it? Camera angle, maybe?
I don't know. I'm trying to add up what we're going to win.
Hang on. Richard Toomey's just got one back one. It's 4-2 now. Take that outside. Put that back in the lucky pocket.
For anybody watching this stream who is interested in Georgie Porgy, if you are watching this stream, I'm guessing you're probably not interested in Georgie Porgy, but he is 7-2 down to Mr. Cousins.
7-2. I mean, Tom Cousins was lucky to get through that first round.
It was a battle, wasn't it?
Yeah. Who was it? Declan Brennan?
It was.
Were you watching that final frame as well? Did you miss a
I
black
missed
into
the final
middle?
frame. I think I was sort of inundated with the bar.
Ah, that was your job that time of the day.
It was, yeah. But yeah.
Right. Well, Lee's now worked out a bit of a roadmap. I think, looking at it, maybe. So I'm going to try this yellow off the red into the middle, make that red travel down and disturb the 2 up by the corner pocket. Or maybe, as another option, the yellow that's closest to the bulk line might drift past that red. Might be able to play it cushion red and in, just to flick the other yellow out. What would you do, James, being a JBSK gold winner?
Ah, dear. I'll do whatever works out well here. Exactly that.
Exactly.
That's what I would have done.
You wouldn't have done that in world rules.
I would have done that. No, but this isn't world rules, Sam.
You're right. And
This
this
is
is why
Black
you
Bull.
do not
And that's
enter the black.
exactly. I would have played that shot exactly like that.
That is a frame-winning shot. That
Exactly. Perfect Black Bull pull.
Gregory-esque.
Absolutely. You can just stun that across. Stun that across for the yellow in the middle.
I had the pleasure to watch some of Lee Clough's games up in the Bapto competition last year up at Blackpool at the Norbeck Hotel, which this year, actually out of interest, I think there's about 20 spots left for the teams, which is the 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th of November for any teams that are interested to play Blackpool rules.
You plug in your team again.
Drink some alcohol for the weekend.
You plug in your team again.
No, my team will not win it.
You shorten team players again.
No.
You trying to plug this?
No. I'm not 20 players short. Just saying that they told me there's about 25 teams left and I registered my second team. And Lee played very solidly the whole weekend. He's one of these very consistent players. Doesn't rush anything. Goes about his work. Before you know it, he's then claimed the frame. He may occasionally snook himself, but...
Oh dear.
He's got plan B.
You better hope for his sake he closes up, because you clearly put the mockers on it, Sam. Back across the table.
I have every faith.
Top.
Having only watched, no disrespect to David, I've watched.
Got to make this.
One
He's
frame
got
of
to get
each.
past that red. He's got to get past that
You
red.
have jinxed this, James.
Sam.
I would have screwed that.
Absolutely screwed it up for him, you have.
Like a herd of seagulls.
It's a herd of seagulls.
Herd? Flock.
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 Flock of seagulls.
Flocked it up.
Flock of seagulls.
This is where this game is different in Blackpool rules to world rules. Because you would just contemplate rolling right behind that red if you could. Whereas Blackpool, you have to go for this. So you're going to go for it for 4 beans as well. You're not just going to try and hit it. Because the calibre of player that's playing, You'd expect David to clear up after this.
What's he thinking about here?
Trying to pot the yellow. There's no other option, is there? Well, we have experienced a few guys on this table complaining about skids.
A little bit. Cole Sutton was talking about a skid, and I don't know if they've
Phil Naylor.
spoke to. Yeah.
It was only a
Too
fraction
bad an
out.
effort, really.
Only a fraction out. But there's not that much travelling now for the Reds, so you'd expect David to be in firm control with this frame now.
Only really got that one next to the yellow, isn't he? I don't know if he can play this red closest to the white now. Just come across for that red.
No, I'd play the straighter one in the corner first, and then get the hardest one out by the rail. Try and use a bit of an angle if you can make it, and come off to the one that's not going to go past the yellow. No, he's going for the harder one first. He's a wily old fox. Playing Lee at his own game.
Thing is, you've still you've given away a pretty much at this level of pool. You've turned down a frame winning opportunity.
Yeah.
For somebody to potentially take the frame off you. Because there's no reason why he can't come down the table and flick that yellow into that bag, and that white's pretty much going to come round for that black.
But to be fair though, James, you wouldn't say it would be a fluke because that'd be the shot he'd be trying, wouldn't he?
Well, it would be a.
So it's a low percentage shot.
It's a low percentage shot, but he's still given away a pretty good percentage chance of winning the frame.
Yeah, if you play in a local league level and you play a shot like that and then you get out of it, pot the yellow, you kick yourself because you think, why didn't I go for the clearance? It was there.
I think at any level, really. I mean, that's not a.
He's gone for the snooker. Oh. I mean, in this instance, it's worked. David will win this frame now. Ball in hand.
But he should do, yeah.
Pot the yellow first. No obstacles in the way.
I still think that was a wrong shot. I don't. There's a couple of people have said that. I mean, I'm not the best pool player in the world, but I've always been told that if the opportunity is there to go and win that frame, you're more likely to kick yourself for not taking that opportunity and losing that frame. And he might be alright. He'll probably clear these 5 balls up and it's all over.
I mean, there's no reason at all now.
But you still took that risk by playing that.
But right now, he'll probably think that's the right risk.
But if he didn't take that risk, he's pretty much still in the same position as what he is now. He's still got a pot 4 balls and the black to go and win the frame.
I mean, David's clearly not just left school. So he must have played pool when the old rules were the rules to play. Then world rules came in. And now there's the black ball rules that this competition is based around. And David's experienced enough to have adapted all the rules together.
Yeah.
So you can see why he's played that tactical shot. And he's going to win in this frame now. So he's going to feel like his experience has won him that frame. But he could well have cleared up, like you said. Yeah. He would have kicked himself if he'd lost it because Lee would have low percentage shot potted that yellow. And he played these balls really well.
He has.
So he's more than capable of clearing those balls up at that time.
I'm still not going to budge on my opinion.
No. I think your opinion's right.
But He still cleared him up. Job done.
Job done.
And we are now. Are we really only two frames to one in?
Yes. What time did the game start? Looking at the live scores.
I don't know. What time did it start, Sam? We're that high up. I can't even see. Lee Clough 1, Dave McQuillan 2. I've got the live chat in front of my eyes on the screen, so I can't see on there. Hang on, I can tell you. It was
2012.
2012. 2012.
The bottom left-hand corner of the
There
screen
was a
there will
film.
tell
There was
you
a
what
film.
time it is.
2012. Have you seen that film? 2012, Sam?
No, I don't watch films. Let's
Why do you
answer
watch
this
films?
because I'm too busy watching pool.
You never watched 2012?
No.
The old it was a natural disaster film, wasn't it? 2012. You not watch that?
No, I have not. Not a
Have
big
the
film
Rock in it?
fan.
Didn't have the Rock in it? 2012.
No, I haven't watched 2012.
Have you not?
Was that before Fast and Furious?
They're horrendous films. Who watches films like that?
Yeah, the real people.
I think Baz Moffat. He
He's
likes
not
films
watching.
like that in Yeovil, doesn't he?
How's our bets doing,
Stars-
James?
What are we doing? We have got. How's our bet doing? Zach Shepherd at 3-1. How's that getting on? Zach is 4-3 up. He was 4-1 up, so Toomey's coming back a little bit. We've got Mr. Nosco. Maxi boy, how you doing? 5-all. And Lakes and Batten. Where we two? Can't see, Sam. Can you see?
Yeah, Lakin's about 2/3 down.
Craig is only 7-5 down against Eddie Barker.
Come on, Lakes.
Who was the other one? Batten won it.
Batten.
He must have already won. He's obviously
He
up
was
the
10-1
top.
up, wasn't he?
Yeah. I'm not even going to look. He's not on the live feed, so I think he's obviously won.
Oh, he must be that grey one then.
Yes. Jordan Church beat Josh Corkett up there, I see, 11-4.
No.
Joe Prince gave Melling a go, look.
Did he? What was the score?
11-8. 11-8 to Melling.
You're going to have to excuse me for a moment for a comfort break, and then I might travel to the bar to get some lubrication break.
I need a wee as well.
Well, if I try my best, I'll try and have a wee for you.
I'll let you go first, Sam. You carry on. If anybody is watching this stream and they're interested in Mr. Tierney, George is 9-2 down to Tom Cousins. A couple of matches coming up who haven't started yet. Daniel Bishop is on table 2 against Cameron Dunlop. Not exactly sure what the stream tables are. And Neil Raybone is coming up against Gareth Higgins on table 9. Obviously leaving here the Yellow into the bottom left pocket. Yellow into the middle and then 2 rail shots. There's the first one. Just one good shot down the railway here. And a pretty much free shot on the black. Just get this yellow down the hole. Played it well, took his time, got the pot. And in it goes.
Current score is 2-2. We've replenished our beverage stock. We shall manage to acquire a little packet of scampi fries, which will help with an hour or two go along.
I'm just finishing that scampi fry.
I apologise if we're munching in the background.
It's a little bit stuck in me tooth, Sam.
I'm not going to help with
I
that.
can't quite. I think most of it's
Problem-solving technique would be try another one to make it dislodge.
Another scampi fry. I could do. They are quite tasty. I don't mind a scampi fry.
Well, he's chosen to attack the yellows. It's not a bad shout, to be fair. But reds do look pretty good, so if David gets a chance, he'll have a good chance here. Taking the frame.
some moron called Tom Clough on the YouTube stream. Don't know who that is.
Have you not got some tables to clean, Tom?
Someone that used to be a somebody, I think. Used to be well known in the pool world. Just trying to sort of hang on.
Should we use the word, or the words keyboard warrior just yet?
Keyboard warrior. What, for Tom?
Well, both of them. Rico's there as well.
Kev there as well. Don't know Tom, but I'm pretty sure they've had a few beers. We have had a few beers, Sam.
No, we haven't.
Well, you've had
beers.
You've had a couple less than what I have.
But no beers at all.
Because you obviously had to drive back to the hotel.
Bear in mind we are like Somerset bumpkins here.
We are. We are Somerset bumpkins.
Sampling the Staffordshire cider.
It's just a bit too fizzy for me. I've got
Alright.
what have you got? You got the same? Ooh,
Yeah, I got the
you
same.
got the same as me. I'll just
Yeah,
spill
mine's
half
not quite as
of mine.
lively as yours.
And just jumped out the glass, Sam. I don't know how that happened. I got Carling cider. You're on the same?
Yeah,
They got a Carling.
they got a fruity one.
Carling fruity cider as well.
Mm.
Few tipples on tap.
They've also got 3 Jaegers for £8. Or tequila at £2 each. So it's
How
very
many?
reasonable priced.
Don't know if I can afford that. I've lost a little bit too much money from your ridiculous betting opinions for me to back earlier.
When you say my opinions, maybe
Yeah.
we should just not back Tom Clovier and Kev Richardson quite so much.
Well, Kev done me all right, to be fair, to start off with.
I hear you, Tom. Is James allowed to drink tomorrow as well?
Not too bad a shot there, to be fair.
I'm not sure what the book is odds were for this match, but I believe that Lee was probably favourite.
I think Lee was pretty short. Pretty short. It's a little bit unfortunate, really, this the second round of, or the winners round one, if you like. There was just a little bit too mismatch. Too many. I know you don't get too many mismatches at this level of pool. I think anybody can beat anybody on their day, but there was a lot of matches, wasn't it? When we was looking at the board that Jed wrote up.
Yeah, I think from what we could hear in the background, I think Jed got ripped a little bit in the last comp. So maybe he's just kind of
Been a little bit
shortened
tight.
the odds a bit just to try and tame it back a little bit. I mean, we were talking with one of the players earlier that was saying that they were going for a 4 or 5 fold, like a joint accumulator thing. And they decided against putting one player in, or one of the group did for the accumulator syndicate.
Yeah.
And that player ended up beating Farn. Was it Farn? No. No, last tour's winner. No, was it Whitlock won it?
Oh, B. Harrison.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10-1.
We're
10 to 1.
in hindsight, yeah, put them in there. That would have 10
It's
times the amount they'd won.
ridiculous. 10-1 in a. Well, it's a race to 11. I mean, you got. It's not one frame pool, is it? It's not.
No, it's not.
You know, it's not like that, but it's not a race to 25 either. And 10-1 at this level of pool with these players who can beat anybody. I mean, that was a huge price. Huge price.
Yeah, it would have been. I mean, yeah, any comp, whether it's like race to 4 or race to 11, race to 25, 10 to 1 is big odds.
It is.
But those that may well have lumped on the other way around, they're kicking themselves. If they get added him in as part of their accumulator.
I think you'd be a fool really to lump on. I mean, if 10 to 1, I don't know what odds Harrison was,
Talking of odds and talking of Kev Richardson's
but
post on
you
there,
can't lump on.
when he says, "You two haven't backed me in the games I've lost, have you?"
Well, no, obviously, because
Should we
we
just say Ashley Pierce?
twice.
No, one. He beat him the
Was
first
it
time
once?
round.
Did he? He did win once, didn't he? He lost. Kev lost to Ash at Spenny's, didn't he?
Yeah.
He did. Yeah.
Let's not say how far ahead Kev was, shall we?
No. Well, you said that.
No disrespect, Kev. Well played on Wednesday, by the way.
Anyway, back onto this match here.
There's a couple of other results that have just come in there.
We're supposed to be
James.
commentating on this match here, Sam, and I haven't watched the
Yeah.
match for about
Well, Lee
2
Clough's
frames.
3-2 up.
I think I completely missed the last frame.
Lee Clough won it.
Well, I guess that, because it was 2-2.
2-2. A couple of the games have finished already.
Are they?
Frames
Right, let's have a look then.
frames have
So,
just come up.
rule number 1 is obviously not the rule number 1 tonight, because Tom Cousins has given him a bit of a pounding.
Oh, ouch.
That's a big win as well, 11-2.
It is a big win.
Tom's beaten Georgie 11-2. Jack Whelan, another win, 11-5 against Sam Wills. If anybody wants to have a couple of quid tonight, tomorrow, Sunday, this weekend, we was quite impressed with Jack, weren't we?
Jack looked solid.
He looked solid. He was playing well. His cue ball was good, and he just looked pretty composed, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm not sure what his odds were for the whole competition, but
No, I don't know either. But
he's looking good for
he
it.
just looked pretty comfortable around the table, didn't he? Didn't really seem to phase him if anything was going wrong. Just pretty solid throughout, really. And who else we got? Greg, another 11-2 win against Neil Wren. So that's 11-2 and 11-3. 11-2, 11-3.
No, 11-2, 11-2, I think.
11-2, 11-2. So Greg Batten.
Ever professional Greg. I'm sure he's kind of got himself
I
ready
love
for
watching Greg play pool.
getting prepped to play later on.
Love watching.
Is he
Greg
playing again
play
today? Oh, he won't now, will he?
pool. I wouldn't have thought so.
No.
Because your body is probably going to be a losers round before the next
Yeah.
winners round 3, isn't it? Who's your favourite player to watch playing pool, Sam?
Half of these players I've never seen before. So
That's not what I said, though, is it?
it's opening up a new book
So it's
for
just your
who
opinion
would be.
so far.
So far right now, as I stand,
Yeah.
I would say Jordan Shepherd at the moment.
Yeah.
Because his
You like that
flamboyance and his attacking aggressiveness.
aggressive pool play.
Then he played a really good game against Ben Davis and pipped Ben Davis to the post, 11-10.
Yeah.
And Ben was just as attacking.
He
So
was.
Ben's also a very good player to watch.
He was. It was a good game. I'm pretty certain from the amount of people that was watching that table in here, I would have pretty much thought the stream was pretty high watching that. Who wouldn't want to watch that? Why would you not want to watch that match?
Yeah, exactly. And closer to home, You'd never not want to watch Darren McVicker.
Something else. And
He can put off lampshades, as some people will say.
yeah. And a top-notch bloke as well.
Yeah, he is. Sound.
I probably couldn't argue with your choices.
But then briefly looking over Jez Graham and Darren Appleton, both of them were playing really well.
Jez played well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Been a little bit unfortunate, Jez has, with that draw. A little bit unfortunate. I think if he can win the next two and get back in the winners again. But he was doing well against Appleton, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was
7-7 at one point, I think.
6-4 up, I think somebody said.
6-4 up, yeah, he was doing well. Just slightly ran out of steam come the end of it. I think Donahue for me, I think Donahue and Sheps.
Didn't watch a lot of Donahue's game because I think that was when I dropped the car back.
I love watching Cole play Paul. Brilliant to watch. It's fun. You want to enjoy it. I appreciate watching. You know, when you watch World Rules and you watch the tactical matches, and it's great. It's good to watch. But when you watch the likes of Cole getting the balls and Sheps getting the balls, watch them develop.
Yeah.
Develop and play. It's great to watch. Tom reckons Lakin's good to watch. He is good to watch, Craig Lakin. Seb's good to watch as well. Anybody attacking, playing attacking pool, it's good to watch. I think we all wanna see attacking pool.
It's nice to see nowadays there is so many attacking players, so we can have this kind of discussion and not really pick out the one player that is on top. There's just lots of options, and it opens up many books for different types of games. The money match world nowadays is just it's a fast and a
poor shot.
It is, but he's obviously worried about the in off.
You can't miss it by that much, though. Tom thinks a windmill.
The windmill near Yarmouth?
Colin the Windmill Fen.
I mean, many would have said 2 or 3 years ago that Tom would have been one of the players to kind of follow.
But when Tom was known as
Tornado.
And now he's known as...
That's Tom Clough, for those that haven't heard us say that name.
Now he's known as the weak fart that blew in the wind.
The breeze.
The breeze, at best.
Febreze,
yeah. Yeah.
Which is better than some, to be fair.
To be fair, Tom knows he's pretty poor. I could use other words.
No, but didn't you say he finished 4th in one of the local money leagues?
Well,
that's not that poor.
No, it's not.
Still shows he's got some class.
Well,
Or some luck.
Some luck, probably more to the point. It says Quinton Ham was the best to watch.
Quinton Han.
Hang on, I've got Mr. Thompson asking me a question.
It's asking for the Rob Warren score.
Rob Warren score
Does that say 8 all?
is. I can't see. Help me, Sam.
It's 8 all.
I can't see. It's 8 all, is it?
It's just above the Greg Batten one.
No, it's not. That's Scott Gillespie. I can't see. Oh, Richard. Yes, 8 all. Zombies ate my pizza.
Who said that?
Who said that? That's his name. Zombies ate my pizza. He's asking, why is he called the windmill?
How do we
He's your
explain
player.
this?
He's your player, Sam. You can try and
Well,
could try and explain it.
if that gentleman or lady or person, whoever zombies ate my pizza, stands up
Oh dear.
and then drops their right hand down towards their knee,
Yeah.
clinches a fist, and then circles their hand close to their body as fast as they can in a windmill motion, in a circular motion.
Backwards.
I don't think it really matters.
Yeah, I think
I
Colin
think
goes backwards.
It's got to go backwards.
He goes
for
backwards.
Water flow
and
for a windmill.
Spins it like a.
And then you feel the motion at that point.
Yeah.
Appreciate that emotion.
Yeah.
And then when you next get to in a pool match, when you're about to pot the final ball, you do that same motion, and then you will then get the same nickname as the windmill.
I've never heard so much nonsense in all my life.
Hopefully that helped, Colin.
So Tom reckons Quinton Ham, best ball player of all time. Who's yours? Shane, who's yours? Best ball player of all time? Your opinion? Yourself? Shane Thompson thinks Shane Thompson is the best ball player of all time. Be it black ball, world rules, Tiddlywinkles, shark rack, triangle, whatever.
Clough took those balls out. That's 4-2 to Lee Clough.
Shane Sexton, when Mick Hill play. Has he played his second game yet? Has Mick played?
Yeah,
Mick played his second game yet? Mick, I think, is on at 10 o'clock, according to Mr. Thompson.
Let's have a look. I'll have a look at my phone and use a bit more of my battery up. Right.
I've got a little bit of
10.
battery on
It says
mine, Sam.
10:30. Yeah, I think the last round of games start 10:30, and that is it for the
10.
night.
What's the time now?
9:20.
Is it? So there's another round of games.
Mick Hill has Brian Holcrow in the next round.
Brian went pretty cheap in the old Calcutta, I think, didn't he?
They've already booked him on table 3.
Somebody got Brian pretty cheap.
Oh, tell a lie. Mike King and John McAllister are also on table 3.
King has got McAllister, has he?
Yeah.
Has he? That'd be a good game.
So we're looking.
But nobody can go and watch that. Well, they can't. That's not a stream table. You need to come and watch this one. Watch this one.
Let's have an accumulator update.
So what? Accumulator update. All right. Okay. Who have we got? We got. Forget what we got. We got Zach Shepherd. How's Zach getting on? Come on, Zachy boy. Where are you two?
But David Holcrow.
Zach Shepherd's 5-7
David
down.
McQuillan has just broken. Yeah, he was like.
Not looking good, Sam.
No.
Zach's 7-5 down. Nosco. We got Max in there. Where's Max to? I can't see him. He's 6'5" up. We got Batten's already won, hasn't he? And Lakin's 8'8". 8'8" now with Eddie Barker. So Zach needs to pull his finger out. We need the Welsh boy.
You go
Need the
tell him.
Welsh boy to turn it on.
Need to go some tell him.
Who's looking strongest? The Welsh, the Irish, or the English? How are we doing? It's got to be the English, isn't it? I don't even know what I'm looking, Sam. I don't even know what I'm looking. The English have got to win it.
We're still talking about the pool.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any Irish on stream watching this match.
It does confuse me a little bit that you got English
You got
and
David
Great British.
I've never understood that either. You got Dave McQuillan on there, Irish.
I'm very tempted to put a little £10 bet on Greg Batten to win the whole thing.
I like Greg. I like watching Greg.
Trouble is he's done 2 hammerings now,
Two
so
big
his
wins.
odds have probably reduced a lot.
Still probably be pretty short though. Sorry, pretty short. Still probably be fairly good odds.
Greg
Would
is
you
definitely
like-
a gentleman.
Top blue. Would you like Greg's pool or his card playing?
Probably both.
Is Greg's pool better than his cards, or is Greg's card
Nah,
tricks
his
better
cards
than his
definitely
pool?
better than his pool. Definitely one of the best card trick people around.
Ridiculous. Not sure that's quite what he meant.
Again, it's another one of those clearances where they've left the shark rack there. It's got a strong chance.
Zombies Ate Pizza says best pool player is Gareth Potts, but that's not what we asked, is it? I think
In
we
the
asked
area.
who we think's going to win it. The English, the Irish, or the Welsh?
No, before that we said best pool player in your area,
Okay,
didn't we? So, what area is the Zombie Ate My Pizzas from?
probably Gareth Potts' area. Otherwise he wouldn't have said Gareth Potts, would he?
So he's up local then. Is he
I'm
in this
guessing.
venue?
I don't know. Is Zombies Ate My Pizza in this venue? If he is, I think he needs to come and make himself known.
Yeah.
Melvin Farnett says Carl O'Donoghue is the
Carl
best
O'Donoghue
chance for the Irish, who sat right next to Sam.
Yeah, he's right here.
Fancies his chance.
You're getting a mention on our chat here.
Yeah.
Best players in the area we're talking about. Carl's just nodded. He agrees with you.
But now the same guy says, but the English looking strong. Carl's now stood up, looking pretty angry.
Pretty angry. He's just pumped ready.
Melvin Farnett was
Oh, he's calling the cannon. Billiard. Melvin, do you agree? Billiard, 2 reds.
Not Scotland then. Who?
What about Gloucester, Tom? Should just get the ref over.
Could do. Who Mick Hill play next? Who's Mick got next?
Try to find out.
Sam's battery's dying.
It's not dying. I just want to try and salvage it. Keep what I've got.
Carl's got them big Bengali.
Mick Hill's got Brian Holcrow next.
That's a good game.
And Carl O'Donoghue has Matthew Schofield next, who took out Liam Dunster earlier.
Another good game.
Mind you, that's two different types of games. Because Schofield was quite a slow player for Dunster, wasn't he?
He was. Oh, okay. Tom said I mentioned England, Ireland, Wales, but I didn't mention Scotland. What? Who's Scotland? Scotland? What's Scotland? What's Scotland? You're in Scotland? No? I don't know. I don't know what Tom's talking about.
They might have won something recently. Probably the first tour or series, elite, what you call it.
I have no idea. I don't know. I've never heard of Scotland.
You coming out with Tom tomorrow, Kev?
Kev's not going to be allowed out.
No?
No. It's like asking Baz or Tweedy if they're allowed to come out. Never going to happen. At least Tom Clovey's got some sort of kahunas. Ben Ware goes on current form, so the best player in my local area that won the latest big tournament was some kid called me. Me. I did win a local tournament. I did win a local tournament, didn't I, Sam?
Thank you for reminding me of that, Ben.
Who did I beat in the final, Sam?
On that same note, though, Ben, well reminded, we do have another
Answer my
JBS
question.
on the 23rd.
Answer my question. Who did I beat in the final, Sam?
That would mean that I am the second best player in the area. But anybody that might be interested in a local event comp for £20 a man, 23rd of September, we have another JBSK edition being played at Taunton All Stars. And please all feel free to enter.
It's just a little bit more than local now, isn't it, Sam?
Yeah, it is a little.
But far be it from us to use this stream to.
Yeah, no, it's probably not right. Let's get back to the game that we're commentating on.
It is a great tournament.
Yeah, it is. You're right. But Lee's now just found a little bit of form. He's in that little zone now.
I don't think I've commentated on this match since 2-1 to Dave.
It looks like
McQuillan.
Lee's about to go for 5-2 up. Which Ronan are you talking about, Tom? But take that one.
Lee pressing on, 5-2.
Cooking on some gas.
Cooking on gas. Dave McQuillan. We're in Bertie's club. What's Bertie's club?
Bertie's? Is that in Newquay?
I don't know. I have absolutely no idea, if I'm honest. Anybody watching this match? There must be somebody watching. Supporting Dave. Where's Bertie's club? I'm guessing it's in Ireland. It's got to be in Ireland, isn't it? If he's Irish, is he coming over? Not that everybody that's Irish lives in Ireland.
But then not everybody that lives in Wales lives in Wales.
No, I'm sure there's a few Irish people that live outside of Ireland.
Yeah, there must be. And we've got a couple of ladies in our area that
You look like you wasn't too sure.
processing.
I'm pretty certain there's a few Irish in America.
don't know. There's no
Oh,
American
what do you
people
mean you don't
here, is
know?
there, this
What do you mean you
weekend?
don't know?
Not just think about American.
It's like
There's no American 8-ball players that play here at
probably
the
like
moment.
a quarter of America is Irish.
Yeah, but we're talking about 8-ball pool here, aren't we?
Dear.
Whilst the guys are on a break, James, would you like to give a little
Oh,
live
is
score
there a break?
update?
Then we can have a live score update.
Start from the very top, where you got
Okay. Well, we've got Lee
Clint
Clough
Jansen.
5-2 up, but
No,
everybody
no,
knows that
even
because
the
they're
finished
watching this one.
games.
Okay. Well, right at the top.
Yeah.
They finished ages ago. Let's start from winners round 1. We'll start from here. Agreed?
Yes, we're Clint Jansen, the winner round 1
Okay. Clint won 11-6.
against
John Chapman.
John Chapman.
Yeah.
That must
And
have
then
been quite a good game.
we've got this match here. I'm not going to say what that result is because we all know what that result is. We've got Craig Brown and Max Nosko as 7-all. Gary Clark is 9-6 up on Scott Gillespie. Greg Batten, we've already mentioned, is 11-2 up on Neil Wren. 11-2 up, 11-1, 11-2-1. 11-2-1 on Neil Wren. Jimmy Croxton beat Shane Thompson in the first round and is now 8-6 up on Andrew Mackey. Richard King 8, Rob Warren 10. Jack Whelan 1-11, 11-5 against Sam Mills. Adam Davis is 7-all against Ben Rowland. Tom Cousins beat the rule number 1, 11-2. Got Ryan Pisani and Omar Mounchid at 7-all. Eddie Barker 9, Craig Lakin 10. Great match going on over there. Ronan McCarthy is 8-4 up against Drew Hughes. Zach Shepard is 9-6 down on Richard Toomey. Daniel Bishop 3-2 up on Cameron Dunlop, and Neil Roboone is 3-2 up on Gareth Higgins. That is the games being played as we speak. Next couple of games coming up is Rich Wharton against Ian Alley and Josh Kane against Yannick Beaufils. Go on, Yannick. Yannick back on against Sam in a minute. Sam just sitting back down.
Yeah, I'm sorry, someone just asked what the odds were for Yannick. A quick check.
Rich Wharton and Ian Alley is next available table, and then we've got Go on, Yannick on after
Yes,
that.
Yannick. So I've just taken a very quick picture of the odds board.
What are we looking?
For
Odds
the
board.
For this is, I believe, the next round of games
Next round
after
of
these
games
are playing
after
now.
these. So what we got? Oh,
there's some tempters there, isn't there?
There's some tempter. McVicker.
6-4.
Anybody wanting a gamble with Jed Ronan? I don't know if he's not taking anything online.
I don't think he is.
If you can get anything online, what have we got? Yeah, Rich Wharton 5-2 against Ian Alley. That's not bad, is it? McVicker 6-4 against Whitworth. I know you got. I mean, Mikel 1-6, but Brian Halgrove 3-1. 3-1 in the race to 11.
I mean, even Jordan Shepherd's there at 1-2 against Singh. Which Singh is that?
I'm guessing the Singh that sung his way to the quarters, or whatever it was. Kinger. Okay, he's got McAllister, but Kinger at 2-1. There's some value sniffing about. There is some value sniffing around. If any of you can get on. Shane Sexton, how come the scores aren't on Q Sports? I think they are on Q Sports, Sam, aren't they?
Yeah, they
No,
are.
we just sat there looking at them.
Just press refresh.
They are on Q Sport. Just
Oh, which score?
refresh it or do whatever you need
All
to
of them?
do.
Are they talking about, or just
He
an
also
individual
says
score?
Halco no hope against Hill. Everybody said no hope against Hill in the last tournament.
So
And what did Harrison do?
That's going Shane Thompson.
Absolutely drilled in a new one, didn't he? You never know. You never know. Too many good players to be absolutely certain in this
Who
tournament.
knows?
Even an average player like you, Sam, you never know.
Just a gold runner-up. No need to keep reminding me, James. Bearing in mind I'm giving you a lift home.
Yeah.
And it...
Yeah.
Actually, I was going to say it's your round next, but did I not buy a round out of round?
I don't know. I have no idea. You might well have bought a round out of round, I don't know. I don't know.
Living the dream.
Just in case you did buy a round out of round, I will buy you a round next. Pretty straightforward, clearing these 3 yellows and the black.
It should be. They should bring this to 5-3 then. I know we've been a little bit off topic. Should really concentrate on the game, shouldn't we?
Oh, I don't know.
Nick Sampson says 4 streams and just 1 commentary.
4 streams and just 1 commentary. We surely we can't be the only commentary. I seen Michael Day outside earlier before we came and sat down here, but I can't believe we're the only commentary, Sam. Must be more commentaries than us.
I mean, there is only one Mike Day.
With the greatest of respect to the other 4 streams that are probably available.
Well, I think table...
I would have thought that...
Table 4 and whatever the other stream table is. 2 tables don't have commentary anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
So the only commentaries are
Table
us.
16 and table 11 are
So
the only 2
us
tables
and the
with
one over
commentary.
there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought all 4 tables had commentary.
Let's get with the program, James.
I should get with the program, Sam.
Yeah, the other 2 are just there for public viewing, I think.
Fair enough.
To give a chance, because there's so much class on display at the moment this weekend.
There is a lot of class on display. It's exciting, isn't it?
It is.
It is good. You stand in the bar, buying a pint. You think, oh, I'm just in the old snooker club, in the old pool club, and then you turn around and you see George Tierney walk past, Chris Melling walk past, Tom Cousins walk past, Mick Hill walk past.
James Gregory walk past.
Absolutely. James Gregory, JBS winner, walk past. And it's like, blimey.
I mean, your arm must be dead today, the amount of autographs
Mick
you've been
Hill's
given.
asking me for an autograph. I come up here to ask Mick for an autograph. And here we are, Mick asking for mine. It's unbelievable, Jeff.
Not sure that's quite how it went, but it's not far off.
We need to stop talking nonsense.
What we need is these people that are watching this stream, this game.
Yeah.
Obviously, they must appreciate the game.
Well, they must be. There's only absolutely, definitely, 100%. There's only 2 commentary tables.
So without looking at any
Who
odds that
said
the
there's
bookie
only?
may have give, if they're looking at Q Sports as well for live updates,
Yeah.
what do they think are some good bets for
Good
those last
bets for
16
those last
matches?
16. So they don't know the odds, do they?
No.
Okay. So anybody watching this stream, we want you to go on Q Sport. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Q
Q
Q
Sport.
scores.
Q Scores. QScores.com. And we want you to look at the next fixtures. What do we want? Do we want a treble or do we want a fourfold?
The fourfold has not worked. I think a treble is a good bet.
A treble. We want a treble of. We don't want absolute givens, do we? I mean, it's easy
No.
to pick out. What have we got here? I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you one. Right.
Tell you what,
Give me an absolute given.
I'll
Go
give
back
you
on it.
the
Go back on. Where you
without
going
saying
now?
the odds.
Okay.
We're going to look at the
Right.
picture for the odds.
So this is. Me and Sam have got a picture of the odds. So we're not going to give you the odds, but we're going to give you a match. It's an absolute. What the bookmaker has made a given. So we have got Mick Hill against Brian Halcrow. That we have got an absolute given, which is Mick has got. No, actually, I'm going to give you 2. I'm going to. Do you know what? I'm that kind. Sam. I'm going to give the viewers 2. Mick Hill and Chris Melling against Swaffield are the 2 shortest odds in the next round of matches. So we want you to ignore them, and we want you to go for a treble without knowing the odds of, well, what you think is probably the best treble. What's the best value for money treble? And we will give you the odds afterwards.
No, we won't give them the odds.
Well, yeah, we'll give them the odds.
I think we'll go for the gamble.
What do you mean go for the gamble?
We'll
Well,
have
we're
a
not
look at
going to
what they
bet,
come
are
up.
we?
If they come up and we think actually that's a good shout, we'll give it a good £5 risk maybe. Just
Okay. So we're going to have a bet on what we think is the best treble.
I think so.
Do
Why
we
not?
charge them?
No, because if we charge them, they're going to expect some return.
Well, no,
We'll just put
well,
like a
they won't,
£5 on
'cause
it.
it's a charge, isn't it? They can't expect a return from a charge.
Well, which 3 did you rule out?
I didn't rule out 3. I ruled out 2. I said you're not allowed Mick Hill. I'll give you Mick Hill against Halcrow is 1-6,
Right.
and Melling against Swaffield is 1-8. So you can do one on those,
Right, there we go.
right?
Yeah,
So-
so Melvin's now coming up with Mick
So
by
we-
5, Melling by.
Yeah, you can't
There's
have
no
that.
buys.
What do you mean? What's Melvin on about? Mick by 5, Melling by 5. Don't want him. We don't want him. We don't want Mick. We don't want Melling in it.
Yeah,
They're
I'm very
They're out.
tempted
We
now.
want trebles. We want trebles on the others.
Looking at what we've got here, I'm very tempted to go for, say, a McVicker,
You
Halcrow,
Oh, so you've given away. You've
and
just told them that Halcrow's good odds. Actually, no, I've told them that Halcrow's good odds because Hill's 1-6. Shall I
one
tell
more.
them the odds on Halcrow?
One more.
Shall I give them the
No,
odds
no,
on
don't say
Halcrow?
anything. I'm going to go McVicker, Halcrow, and
You want to go Yannick, don't you?
Church.
You're going Jordan Church, are you? Okay. Is that what we've got to go with, or we've got to go with what we feel from the viewer?
We could do both. What if it, Martin, Ian Alley, Sean Chipperfield, and Carl O'Donoghue.
Okay. What odds we got on that?
So we've got Alley,
Should we ask Carl? Carl sat next to us. See what Carl thinks.
O'Donoghue, and Chipperfield.
Does Carl fancy his chances? I think Carl's in.
The 3 favourites. It's not great returns.
Sean Chipperfield he's playing Rosidi, isn't he?
Yeah.
So Sean is 1-3. I don't want to give the odds away, do I? Okay, I've given the odds away on that one. okay, you've got that. I'll give you that one. So we've got Sean Chipperfield on 1 to 3. Then we got Ian Alley and Shawnee Donahue. Don't fancy that. I don't fancy that treble. We want value. We want value, Sam, don't we?
Mavica, Halcrow, and
We want some
Church.
value. Harji, Josh Kane, and Carl O'Donoghue. Is there more value on there? We want the best value. I'll tell you what. Forget Uzu. We will go.
That's a good hit from Lee Clough.
Forget Uzu. We're gonna
controlled.
go. We're gonna go with whatever we get the best return. That's what we're gonna have a bet on.
What,
We're gonna
on
do a
all
5
of the
each.
odds?
Yeah, we're gonna do a 5 each. We just want the best value for money treble. We've seen the odds, but everybody watching the stream don't know the odds.
Nope.
Apart from they know, what do they know? They know what McQuillan's is.
Back to the game though. Lee Clough just taken out of a great clearance.
Yes, he has.
He's in the zone.
Brilliant. Well done, Lee. Right, back on the odds.
Everybody
Everybody knows McQuillan is 1 to 6, and they know Melling is 1 to 8, and they've got to ignore that. So they can have that, right?
And they also know Chipperfield's been
And
1
they
to
know-
3 because you said that.
And they know Chipperfield is 1 to 3, so they can't have that either. So whoever gives us a treble, right?
Yeah.
And the next, what's the time now? What's the time on here? 9:48. Yeah?
Yep.
On the laptop. So we're going to say whoever gives us the biggest odds treble by 10 p.m. So they got 12 minutes, yeah? So
Okay.
whoever's watching the stream, in the next 12 minutes, they give us a treble. Whatever one works out as the best odds, we're going to have it.
And what are we putting on? 5 each.
You're such a cheapskate, Sam. A
It's going to be big
fiver?
odds. It
Five
doesn't matter.
each?
It's big odds, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. It depends what they pay. Well, it should be.
See what the
We're gonna have a fiver. We're gonna have.
see
I'll
what the
tell you
jury come
I'll
up
tell you
with.
what. We'll have a fiver each, right? And if we win it, we'll keep a third each, and then whatever the viewer, if it comes in, they get the other third. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair enough, isn't it?
Yep.
They've given us it, so if it comes in, they've given us the bet that we've won on,
Yeah. Okay.
so they get a third of it as well.
Oh, somebody come
Right.
up. What have we got?
So what we got? Right. So we've got. So we got to start from now, really. So everybody, it's 9:49. So anybody now, they've got a comment from now. I'll tell you what, we'll take Shane Sexton from here, right? Kane Morris Hill O'Donoghue. That's 4. We don't want 4. We want 3, don't we?
Yeah, you're gonna have to take
We
one
want a
out, Shane.
treble. Got to take one out, Shane. Take one out. It's a treble. Shane is a treble. Treble means 3, not 4.
Shane's got more than 4.
He's
there.
got 4. What's he got there? He's got a
K. Morris,
1,
Hill,
2, 3,
O'Donoghue,
4, 5,
Farnsworth,
6,
Singleton.
7, 8, 9. He's got about a 10.
He's talking about
10.
value. You've gone for value, haven't you?
What am I talking about? I don't want that. We don't want that, do we? We want a treble. Give us a treble.
I don't think Kane's going to do it anyway. That's against our man.
Biggest, highest treble. We're going to back it. And you get a third of it. Sorry, lads. Only came on. Thanks, Tom Lake in 1. Give us your treble.
Yes, Lakin. So that's 1 tick for our little accumulator. Nosco.
Didn't know you wanted a
Shepherd.
treble. Come on, Shane. Give us a treble. You give us a treble
Zach
if it's
Shepherd lost.
if it's the best odds out of anybody else's in the next 9 minutes. That's all you've got, guys. You've got till 10.
Kapow!
Pennis is in the house. You have got 9 minutes. We need a treble.
Can you just confirm that Zach Shepherd's
we
lost?
might have to extend it in 10 minutes, 9 minutes. Has Zach Shepherd... Zach Shepherd lost 11-7 to Richard Toomey. Zach Shepherd, for goodness sake.
Here we go.
I think that's pretty fair, isn't it?
Melvin, Church, Morris, McAllister.
Church, Morris, McAllister. Right.
Here we go. That's what we're
Odds,
talking about.
Sam. Right. Here we go. You can't give the odds out.
No, we're not going to. But
because you're gonna have to
he's
write
being
them
realistic
down.
now.
Yeah, but we're gonna lose that on the stream. So you need a pen.
I haven't got a pen. You've got another
Go
phone.
to the bar. Get a pen.
Yes, boss.
You need a pen. There's Mandeep
Where's your
over there.
phone?
Go and grab Mandeep. Mandeep's over there.
Get your phone out.
Right.
You can
Okay.
use that as a notebook. We could write it with scampi fried crumbs.
Do you know what? This has got to be the most professional streaming I think Beard have ever had.
But we are fully aware that Lee Clough is 6-3 up against David McQuillan.
Oh yeah, we're absolutely certain. Hang on a minute.
Oh, we've got another option now. We've
Hang
got
on.
3 options.
Oh my god, hang on, I got a new
4
phone.
options.
I've got a Samsung S9 here, and I've got
that's
to
your
find me
fault.
notepad thing.
Boofields,
Oh
King,
my days.
Singleton.
Right, hang on a minute, I've got to find me notepad. It's gonna be easy with a pen. Sam, help me. Help me.
Let me help you. If you bought an iPhone, I could help you.
Right, I ain't got an iPhone. I got a new thing. I got a new.
We just had Sir Greg Batten sit
Greg.
next to us.
Greg Batten's here. Greg,
Let's say
Is there any
congratulations first.
is there any chance you could find me a pen and paper? Is there any chance you could find me a pen and paper? Brilliant. Greg's off to get me a pen and paper.
To be fair, Greg has not worked that hard today, has he?
No, he hasn't. He's had a couple of these.
What a legend. I thought he was going to magic one out of his pocket then.
We can't lose us on the stream. Hang on
You're
a
going to have
minute.
to take a photo. Can you make your phone work as a photo?
Was Melvin Farrant the first one? Church, Morris and McAllister.
Yeah, get the
That was the
take a
first
photo.
one, wasn't it? I can't take a photo.
Of course you can.
I got a new phone. I don't even know where my camera is on it.
Oh, please,
Right,
can
nobody comment for a minute because I've got Melvin Farrant.
late.
No, they haven't commented. That's fine. We got Melvin Farrant at the top.
Tell you what, because I know how my iPhone works, I'll do it. Right, keep commenting.
All right, keep commenting. Keep commenting now. Greg should magic up the pen.
Yes, Tom.
Tom
You can ask him that
Tom
tomorrow.
should magic himself up here, but he can't because he's
Looking
I
after his daughter.
I don't want to swear. I don't want to swear. I can't swear on.
No,
feet,
you're not
but
allowed to swear.
Pussy whipped isn't swearing, is it?
Maybe. Depends what country you're in.
Under the thumb.
That's not swearing.
No.
There you go. This
So
is what we like to
we're
see.
writing these down. We got to
Fernandez,
we got to take this
City
we got to
Sing.
take this seriously, Sam. We can't offer these odd
Yeah.
things going up.
Shane's right though. Won't win.
Where's Batten to?
He's probably found no better odds.
He's still hunting. He's wandering around the bar.
He's probably gone all the way to the bookie to get the little bookie
Get
pen,
one of those little pencils.
which we should have brought over here.
Oh dear.
Oh, there's more comments coming in.
Tom thinks he's a responsible father. That's just an excuse. Here he is. Greg's
Oh, he's
come
bought
back
a
with a
slip as
betting
well.
slip and a
Thank you, Greg.
Cheers, Greg. Right.
Oh,
So
look what my
Batten's,
phone says.
Batten's come to the rescue. Right. So what have we got, Sam?
Yeah, we can't write it on that paper.
Hang on. Where's the live chat? I can.
Do you want the photo of the...
Hang on, no, because I can. Hang on. Let's just click the arrow there.
Check you out.
Right, look at that. You like that? Right, so we have got MF.
Yeah, don't write them all on that one slip.
That's all Greg gave me. He's gone out to find a pen and paper and he's come back with a Poxy betting slip. That's it. One betting slip
And
from
you haven't
Jed.
worked out
That's
how
all
your
Greg's
notebook
come
works
back
on your
with.
phone.
Okay, so we've got Melvin. I'm going to write MF. And he is gone. Church. Morris.
Oh, you're writing now. Okay.
Church, Morris, and I'm going to say Muck. We haven't got any other Mucks, have we?
Vicar.
I'm going shorthand. Oh, Muck Vicar, yeah. So we'll go Muck.
McQuillan.
We're going to Muck Ow.
Okay.
We've only got one Muck Ow.
Okay.
Was he the first one? Was that the first
Yeah, he
one?
was, I think.
You sure?
Yeah, try it.
Do I need a click up?
Click.
Yeah, he was. Right, okay. So we've got Georgian, Church. Hang on. Oh, shit. Hang on. Right.
You didn't swear then, James, did
No,
you?
I didn't. Right, Church, Morris, McAllister. He said that twice, so he's pretty keen. Shane went. Hang on, I've just gone past it.
Who feels?
Shane Sexton. Right, so I'm going to do SS.
Top initials.
Yeah. He's gone Yannick. So we're going to do Jan Kinger.
Oh, I don't need this. I took my phone off.
Yannick Kinger and Singleton. Right?
Yep.
Right.
Oh, Kendall's now calling out the players for these rounds. You need
And
to get there
then
quick.
we're going to go SC. Do you know what? I'm going to say Sean C. He's gone Kinger as well. Kinger. No, he hasn't. Jesus. I'm just reading what he's wrote. I'm just writing down the comment. What's
Don't
the
swear.
point in writing down the comment? I can read it, Sam. Right. TC. Slope Breeze Clovier. He's gone for Kinger. Everyone fancies a bit of Kinger. Kinger
King is playing well. I'd agree with
Boys.
that.
Kinger
I've got
Boys.
King in my
And
sweepstake.
he's gone Kinger Boys and Singleton. Melvin Farron. I haven't seen the odds. Well, that's the old point, mate. That's the old point. You don't want to see the odds. We don't want you to know the odds. We want your treble. Right. Fra McKenna. Fra McKenna. Fra Muck. We got another Muck, Sam. We got another Muck.
Yeah, what type of muck?
A Fra Muck.
Flurry.
We got a Fra Muck. That's a type of Muck.
Fra muck.
A Fra Muck. And they've gone Fernandez. Rasidi.
You called Fernandez out earlier, didn't you?
I did. And Singh. Okay. Well, what else we got here? And then Rico Richardson. We have got Yannick. McVicker. And Harjeet, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, another one's coming.
Oh, have we had one come in on 10 p.m.? No, we haven't. Shane said fiver for odds. That's why I said I haven't seen odds.
Right then. You want to see the odds now then, James, don't you?
It's 10 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's close this auction.
So we've closed the auction, right? So
Whilst David McQuillan is clearing up.
I've got to write this out again, right? So what we got? Here we go. MF. Who was MF? Forget that. We'll just write down the odds. So MF. Add Jordan Church. Do you know what? I've spent this time writing it all out. They've probably finished the matches by now, Sam.
They've just called them out, so we need to get in there quick.
Right. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
This isn't going well, is it?
David McQuillan's about to make this one 6-4.
I need to see. We should have done this a little bit earlier. Church, Morris, McAllister. Morris. Right. 1 to 3. So Church was 2 to 5. Morris was 1 to 3. McAllister is 1 to 3.
Oh,
That's
you're
short
letting all,
odds.
you're
That's
letting all
short
the odds
odds.
slip now.
Well, yeah, but we can, can't we? So we got Yannick. Help me, Sam. Help me.
Yeah, like he was pretty much evenly 4 to 5, I think.
I can't say.
5 to 6. 5 to
Yannick,
6.
5 to 6.
Do you want to bring that group chat right to the bottom so we keep updating so we can see what they're saying?
Yannick, King 2 to 1.
I'll come round.
I'm not even going to work out Singleton because SS is in front with 5 to 4 and 2 to 1. So Clough, 2 to 1 on Kinger. Might have to work out Singleton in a minute. Boys is 3 to 1. So what's Singleton? Singleton is 5 to 6. So 5 to 6, 5 to 6, 2 to 1. So Clough is in front here. You two are a disaster. It's not our odds, Sam. Fernandez 5 to 6. Racidi 2 to 1. Singh 6 to 4. Kev Richardson with Yannick. On the 6 we've got, 5 we've got. Tom Clovier with Mike King, Boys and Singleton has got the highest odds in the treble. Tom's pulled it out the bag.
Tom's pulled out the bag, has he?
Kinger, Boys and Singleton
Good shout.
are the 3 highest odds.
What's your shout next for a beer, innit? So if you want to go through and sort the bookie out of the beer.
Kinger at 2 to 1, Boys at 3 to 1, Singleton at 5 to 6.
Do 5 each.
We got to do, we got to do
Is that
5
what we
for
agreed?
each
And then a third to Tom.
and a third to Tom.
That's yours. Well, if you want to go sort that out, James.
I'm going to sort it, Sam.
You got it. Thank you, Tom.
More matches starting now. God.
We've got Lee Clough at the table at the moment. Just trying to catch myself back into the zone. Work out what's going on. Had a little bit of fun with the old bookie at the moment. James has just gone to put a little bet on. Thank you very much for your help, everybody. And if a bet comes in, Tom, let's enjoy our few beers tomorrow night, shall we? What I have seen in this game so far tonight, that Lee is looking pretty confident in himself. David's a little bit not quite with the programme, should we say. Still pulling out the good clearances at the end, but Lee just looks so much more comfortable. Haven't seen any mistakes really from each player. I can't say anybody's playing better or worse than each other. I think it just Lee's professional class is just tipping it at the moment. And I think the scoreline is showing that. He's just making sure whether that red passes yellow into the top corner. Guessing that's going to be one of the balls he wants to play sooner rather than later. I'm guessing that it must do, because he's pretty confident that he's just going about his work now. Got his little route map planned. Still not as straightforward as it may appear. Okay. Good plan there from Lee. I think James has just been up and got a bet on, has he?
It's on.
It's on. With the odds that we've seen?
Yep.
Good shout. Okay, Tom, cross those fingers. No, I clearly didn't go past that yellow. Lee's played it on the cautious side. Making sure of it, or don't guarantee it into that middle, and he played a good shot there. Just got to drop this one in. Might just roll the white through a little bit past the yellow. So we can then just screw that red with a bit of confidence, stun it in maybe. Bring it back about an inch. Okay, maybe the angle's a little bit more deceptive than we first think.
Thinking too much, Sam. Roll it in, smack the back, black in the middle.
So there's no rolling in here, he's stunning everything in. Don't know if James has noticed, but on the table right next door to where we're commentating on right now, in front of us, James.
In front of us. That's the one we're commenting on.
No, the one in front of that.
In front of that
is your mate Carl O'Donoghue.
Oh, such a good player to watch. Such a good player to
And he's
watch.
playing the gentleman that's knocked out Liam Dunster.
Who would you rather watch playing pool, Carl O'Donoghue or Jordan Shepherd? I don't think there's much between the two, is there?
I think in an ideal world, you want the two of them to be playing each other in the final, wouldn't you?
Oh, what a match. What a match. Can you think of two people better paired up?
Let's get them both down to Taunton on the 23rd of
Do you reckon?
September.
Yeah. What's the best pairing then? Best pairing for Black Ball. Black Ball
Pairing,
pool. Best pairing. Best like sort of money
opposition.
match opposition against each other.
I don't know because I don't follow much of Blackpool. So I mean, a lot of people will say that Mark Boyle,
Yeah.
Farnsworth, Cousins, no, Cousins more well rules to be fair. Melling, Appleton.
That's a stream. We've got Jez Graham sat next to us. Jez. That's Jez. Jez. Who your the two you most likely want to watch Blackpool? Two pairings you most likely want to watch in a match. Blackpool rules. Yeah. Yeah. So Jez has gone for Sheps. I go for Sheps. Sheps and do I name my money to the mask and tell him his opponent?
Yeah, you go for it,
Sheps
James.
and O'Donoghue I went for. Farnsworth. You go on Sheps and Farnsworth. What's anybody
Top
else think?
games.
Melvin's gone O'Donoghue and Ronan.
Ronan. Ronan will win you money. And he is a class act, proven act. He's not necessarily got the flair, has he? So from a viewer's games point of view, if you're backing him, you will support him all the
You know you're
way.
going to get your money's worth now.
But if you compare Ronan McCarthy to the likes of Jordan Shepherd, Farnsworth,
Actual viewing
Chipperfield,
match you want to watch. So we're not talking
even
about
Scott
what.
Gillespie
So
to
we're
a
not.
certain extent.
Yeah. So we're not talking about what if you who necessarily who you think's going to win.
Yeah, they're not
But
so better than the others.
we're talking about what you'd want to watch. I can't get past Sheps and O'Donoghue. That's got to be the ultimate match, isn't it? Is
Not
it not?
necessarily ultimate.
It's for me. It's for me. That's the two I'd want to watch.
We got
I'd smash Lakin all over the place, Tom.
Gregory and Lake.
There's no point Lakin getting out of his seat. Anyway,
Well,
are we finally going to start commentating on this match or just talk about odds and everything else?
maybe. I mean, Melvin's there talking about Carl O'Donoghue and Ronan McCarthy. That they had 3 very close money matches. See, we haven't seen that from this side of the water, should we say?
No, we haven't.
So
Melling O'Donoghue, what a game! What a game! What that be?
Melling.
Can you imagine that?
Melling.
Can
Why
you
wasn't he
imagine
on
that?
the mix?
Oh my days! What a game that'd be.
You'd almost want
O'Donoghue Melling. Do you reckon Cole would play Melling?
you almost want
Cole
like
would play anyone, wouldn't he?
you almost want like a top 8 flair player money match something. Putting it out there.
Shep can beat anyone. He can. He can, Tom. He can. Shep can beat anybody.
Gregory
He
can beat
can.
anyone.
I can beat anybody.
Tom,
Sam
on the
can,
other hand,
you can beat anybody, Sam.
I don't know.
Tom
I
on the
might even
other
beat
hand.
Tom now.
Yeah. Anyone can beat anybody, but Melling O'Donoghue, what a match! What a match that'd be.
I mean, you got
Do you
Appleton
know
in
what?
that mix.
I'd actually pay. I'd pay to watch that. I would actually turn up at a venue and pay to watch that pool match.
I was unlucky there.
Melling O'Donoghue, what a match.
I mean, we put Jez on the
Yeovil,
spot, but
Yeovil
Jez
won
would
4-0.
never say himself, would he?
Just Graham.
Jez is a player.
Yeah,
Darren McVicker,
we talk. Well, yeah, yeah. Well,
not quite
yeah.
on that same level, but flair players.
Batten Gillespie. Yeah,
That could well be the final this weekend.
could be, couldn't it? Could well be. Greg's playing well. McVicker v Shep. I think everybody want to see that, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would.
Who wouldn't want to see Darren McVicker v Shepherd?
Back to this match, though. Lee Clough's got a good chance here to pull this out at 8-4.
Yes. Sorry, boss.
Somebody else is going to put another game up there. We're going to be like, wow, yeah, what a game.
What about Lee Clough versus Dave McQuillan for a match?
Yeah, it's one that's out there.
It is.
We don't know the viewing numbers. We can't see that on our
No,
screen.
we can't. No.
If anybody's got access to that,
Yeah.
it'd be quite interesting to see.
Let
'cause
us
we
know
had,
what you think the score might be after
I don't know if
11
you-
frames.
I don't know if you heard earlier, James,
If
at
anybody
the
can get it
George
spot on.
Turney game. I think somebody said George from Beard came up and said we had 660 viewers.
Did we?
Was the most at any one time.
Was it?
So that's a good
That's pretty
number.
good then. Yeah. Hill
So-
v Gillespie. Yeah.
That's a good shout. And that could well be the final this weekend.
You just said that about
There's lots of
McVicker
options.
and Shep.
It's so open. The ability that's here this weekend.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I mean, the amount of autographs that James Gregory has given out this weekend
We
so
got
far.
120 watching this game, Sam. 120.
120.
120. We've even got the main man Michael Day watching this match. Sat right next to us.
AKA, if I don't know anything
he's
about
been
pool, I shouldn't be
booted
here.
off the main table.
Wrong language.
And he's come over to watch this. To be fair, we really need to start commentating on this match rather than just rabbiting on about.
Well, we are. We're
absolute
keeping everybody up to
nonsense.
date. And so is everybody
Keeping
on
everyone
this chat.
up to date. Up to
On
date
the
with
chat.
what?
The score is 7-4 to Lee Clough.
And money matches that are never going to happen.
And we got some good odds on our
We've
little
got
slip.
Jamie Murray stood behind us. Said he's going to smash Tom Clough all over the place for the next 20 quid that Tom can try and find out the back pocket somewhere that he's got.
In the back seat of one of the seats in
Yeah.
the Guardian.
Try and find something that he can just get something out of. Easy money, Jamie, innit? Yeah, he's nodding. Everybody finds it easy money against Tom nowadays.
Oh, it's gone up now. 55 extra viewers.
175?
We're in awe.
Surely we haven't gained 55 viewers in what? 2 minutes?
Would spread about our bookie odds.
They have. Those odds are gone. That's a great
Wow.
shot.
That's a great shot, but he played it so
Don't know if he
fast.
meant it, but it looked
How
good.
many balls did he hit at any one time? It must have been a completely legit shot.
Well, we got 175 watching, and we've got 4 in here.
4 live viewers, that's
Yeah.
179.
That's Jamie Murray, Michael Day, and me and Sam. But what a match to watch, isn't it, Sam?
It keeps you on the edge of your toes. Google him, Kev.
Yeah,
Google it.
Google him, Kev. Stop being lazy. You know how to Google. If you want to know something, Google it. Anyway, so back to what we were saying.
What would you
I
say?
still, I still reckon. That's Michael. That's Michael. What would you like to see? Just a one-off match, like money match. We've
Flamboyance
gone
in Paul.
for flamboyance. We're going. I,
Jordan Shepherd and an opponent, I think, is what we're
yeah,
looking at the
I
moment.
go. Shep. It's either for me. It's O'Donoghue and Shepherd, or it's McVicker and Shepherd. Or do you do McVicker and O'Donoghue? You got to have no. You got to have Jordan. You got to have Sheps in there. Sheps has got to be in there. It's got to be Shep. It's got to be Sheps. But who do you put him with? Is it McVicker or O'Donoghue?
But then you could always put Ben Davies in the same mix. He's not necessarily the most quickest flamboyant attacking, but he would never play safety.
Michael Day, the main man. Who would you have? Sheps versus O'Donoghue, or Sheps versus Shepherd? Sheps versus Shepherd? What am I talking about? Sheps versus O'Donoghue or Sheps versus McVicker? What one? Either. Either. You got to pick one. You can't do that. You can't do that on me. Got to be one or the other. McVicker. McVicker Shepherd. Michael Day's gone for McVicker Shepherd.
Can the public make it happen?
Yeah, can they? Can they do that? Can we do that? Can we do that? Do you reckon we can do that?
I'm
Great pot.
not sure we can do it as like a big one-off, big cash match type thing. It's not going to be a Washbrook tourney type special, is
No.
it?
But do you reckon we can make that happen? So Michael Day's gone for McVicker versus Shepherd.
Are we doing something wrong here, James? Every time we ask this question, people run away.
They're scared, aren't they? They don't want to. They don't want to admit what everybody wants to see for some reason, do they?
Lee Clough has now just raced into an 8-4 lead.
He's going well, isn't he?
He's steady at the moment. Lee's not making very many mistakes at all.
No.
Davis is making one or two. Nothing major, but he's getting punished for those little mistakes he's making. And what about our mate Carl on the other table?
There he is, Carlos. You can't see it on the stream, but we can. There he is, black in the middle.
David McQuillan's
Mr.
about to break.
O'Donoghue.
How's his break? It's another dry break on this table.
Oh, look at that black covering that red. Come on then, Sam. Let's talk about this match. What would you do here?
Right.
Yellows or reds?
If I was at this table in this current situation,
Yeah.
I would be taking yellows
Why?
because I believe one of those two yellows that are closest to the left-hand middle pocket as we're looking at it
Yeah.
will cannon off of that black to
Yeah.
bring that black into play.
Yeah.
So I might play
Okay.
that as one of the second to last balls.
Right. Okay. So you maybe put this yellow over the corner bag at the top, and then play that other yellow down there off the black into the corner. That's what you're saying.
Potentially, not early doors. I won't play it straight away because the black is
That's
currently
really aggressive,
blocking that
Sam.
red.
That's really aggressive.
The problem ball is that yellow to the right-hand middle, right-hand corner, sorry. As we look at it, bottom right-hand corner.
Mm.
So you want to get that out of the way early doors, if possible.
Tom reckons he went McVicker Shep a long time ago. He didn't. He's just saying that. That's what Tom does.
Catherine
says he
McIntyre, Goobsy and Mick Hill. Who's Goobsy? Do we know who Goobsy is? Peter van der Shans is asking who would be the best pool player of all time.
Who would be
Tom
the best
Clough
pool?
would ask that.
He
Oh,
did
there
straight
it is.
in there. Tom
There it
loves
is.
Quinton, doesn't he?
Anybody else will help. Gareth
I
Potts
think
or James Gregory,
I
wouldn't it?
think well, of course they do. I mean, the ultimate competition is JBS, and I've won it.
JBS.
Who do I beat, Sam?
Well, you can't answer the question with the answer.
Best pool player of all time. Everybody's got opinions, haven't they?
Yeah.
Tom loves Quinton. A lot of people say Mick.
A lot of people say Gareth
A
Potts.
lot of people say Gareth Potts.
Here we go, James.
Some would say.
Okay, I've called it.
Yeah,
I've called it.
You have. You did. Selby.
I think he played
A
it
lot
with a
of
bit too
people
much
will say
pace.
Selby as well.
Selby didn't prove it for a long period of time. He just then went to the man's game and then proved
There
it
you
at
go.
that as
Look,
well.
James Finesse, Selby.
Selby's class, you can't knock that. There's not many people that have proven it in pool and in snooker.
Nope. Tom's still banging on about hand. He's got a big thing, Tom, hasn't he?
Has he got a
On
tattoo?
Quinton hand. He might well have a tattoo. Where is that?
I don't want to know, but he might well have a special tattoo
I
somewhere.
think Tom might have a special tattoo of Quinton. Tom loves a bit of Quinton.
There's a nice path there. Oh, he didn't.
He's got away with it.
I wouldn't say he's got away with that. I don't think he went for the path. I think he went to dislodge that yellow that I said he needed to get out of the way early. And it is now in a very much more potable position. And can he see? He can't see it from where we're looking at, can we?
He doesn't need to see it, does he?
No, but he's got to play this. I don't know. Which yellow is he going to play next? He's got a choice of two.
I wouldn't even worry about that one at the bottom yet.
No, but he's going to dish in this visit.
You can dish in this visit.
Yeah, but if he's going to,
Well,
which yellow is he playing
You play
next?
the top yellow now,
Which top?
top left, right? And then you play the top right. Yeah?
Play the cushion
And then
first.
the middle, and then just roll that one in the bottom bag, and then black in the middle. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
A lot of travelling.
There you go. He's just going to go the other middle.
Cued it. He's got several feet of movement with that white ball now.
So he's probably at that angle, come back across for the yellow in the same middle on that side of the table.
No, he's leaving. He's playing the middle next.
No, he's not. If he does, he's an idiot. Oh dear.
What do you know, James?
Watch. He won't clear these now. It's all gone wrong.
No, he's playing this bottom one
All
afterwards.
gone wrong.
He doesn't need to do much work with it.
It's all gone wrong.
He's just got a lot of movement with the
don't-
white ball.
No.
Bottom
I don't agree
to
with that
top.
shot. I don't get it. I
Back
don't agree
down
with that
to
shot.
bottom.
Surely that yellow there has got to be the best yellow to get on that black. Surely.
It probably is. I'm not disagreeing
Or
with
am
you,
I
but I
just
think this
that bad at
clearance
pool?
needs him to do what he's doing.
He's now got a.
Two cushions. And he needs the white ball to hit that red ball on the right-hand rail that's
He
closest
might
to
go on
the
it. He might go on
right-hand
it. He
corner
might go on
pocket.
it. He might put the black easy peasy lemon squeezy. But I still think that's.
If he can make that white ball hit that red there on the right-hand rail closest to the right-hand corner
Yeah,
pocket,
but why force that
that's
shot?
the target. That's the way you need to hit the white.
But
That black goes in the middle. Watch.
I just don't think you need to do it. It was just easier than that. Don't look at me like that, Samuel.
What do I know?
I still think it was easier than that. I don't think you had to take that white round two cushions to go on that
Unfortunately, I left your cue in the room. That was a good clearance, that from Lee. James may say he left it or made it look harder than what it was.
I don't think you had to push that white like that. But what do I know? I'm just a
What-
completely
You're just
crappy average
the
world rules
current
player.
JBSK Gold KO current winner,
Yes.
champion, whatever you want to call yourself.
Yeah.
Who currently has more cider than I do?
Who? What? Was that a question?
No, I'm just stating a fact now.
Oh, stating a fact.
Mhm.
I have.
More cider than I do, yeah.
Yeah. Is it? Does that mean it's my round?
Yes, it is, mate.
Is it? Do you want to get up and go and
No.
get them if I give you the money?
No. I was expecting to get them when I got the bookie tip put in, but anyway.
That was a while ago, wasn't it?
It was. But I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt because I had to take the car back earlier. That was a good, solid, strong break. It's another dry break on this table. More balls are in the bulk end, or the bulk half of the table. Nothing down. Again.
What would you be looking at here, Sam? Yellows, reds? I don't know.
It's got to be reds.
Pays your money, take your chance, really.
Oh, tell a lie.
I don't think it really makes any difference.
If that red go past the yellow in the corner, it's reds. If not, it's yellows. Because, like you say, it's 50-50.
I think whatever you feel
Comfortable.
whatever you feel comfortable with, yeah. Get down, pot 'em with some conviction.
The hardest yellow there is the one closest to the bulk line. Because it's getting position on it to put it in that corner pocket, which is easy enough, but maybe it's worth taking this one in the middle, flicking around a bit at the top left, a couple of cushions and flick into that yellow that I've said is one of the harder ones.
I don't know. Don't need to do that much, do they?
No, it's David playing as well. I think if it was Lee, he'd probably go more attacking. I think David takes the right colour.
I still can't really pick a route. I mean, you can do whatever he wants to do here, can't he?
Yeah.
I suppose the only awkward yellow really is that the top one on the left by that red, really.
Yeah, it's the one
I
closest to the
suppose
bulk line.
that's the.
It's not difficult, but getting position on it could cause a problem.
I mean, there's a couple of ways you can get on it, obviously, but it's
I mean,
just.
David's got to avoid this red here. You don't want to flag. Yeah, don't want to push this red in the way of the black, which he hasn't done.
Is he on that? Is he on that yellow? By that red that I just
No,
mentioned?
I don't think he is, but if he is,
I don't think he's far off
that's a
it.
great shot. He's looking at the other one and he's using this one now to get position on it. He's going to
If
maybe
he was
top
on
it through,
I think
cannon
if
into
he,
that red.
I think if he was on that other one, he'd have took it.
Yeah, he's cannon into the red.
That's all right. That should be match over or match frame over.
Still got pot 5 balls in a row, and this one's. Which ball next after this one? What do you reckon, James?
Well, you got to go the one he's going for now.
Yeah, after this one.
I would
Corner or middle?
middle.
Yeah, he's got the gap.
I think you go middle and then top right and just get it past that red, and then you're going to have to take a little risky shot with a long yellow.
Yeah. Did I
You
get any
can't.
change from that bet we had?
What bet?
How much we put on that bet that Tom suggested? 5 each or 10 each?
5 each.
I'll give
I'll
you
give
10.
him a tenner, yeah.
So you owe me a 5. A good shot or brave shot? Did you need to do that?
We go a bit of both.
So the sort of shot that we play, we will play those sort of shots. I think I'm naturally going into that yellow and push it towards the pocket.
I think it'd be alright. I wouldn't be playing it now though.
No, I believe that was the last. The red must go in that same pocket. I don't think he can play this yellow without hitting that red.
He might well got on the black, but
Yeah, no, fair play if he does. But I think he's going to hit that red.
I'm still not convinced that was the right shot.
Okay, different angle from here. Played it well. Good shot, David.
Yeah. Still in the match. Right, so I've got to go and get another beer.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Gents are just having a little break. He's just popped out for a quick comfort break, and he's just back into the arena now. So he's breaking out, so he's just about to rack the balls. James is just checking on our accumulator update. He's going to give the viewers a bit of an update as how we're going, especially Tom Clough here, since he suggested what our accumulator group should be. Oh, did we change that? Was it not Tom that chose our bets? Was it?
You're talking to yourself.
Sorry, James is answering without his headphones on. I'll give you an update, Tom, shortly. Peter Van der Shan says, what's the beer of choice? Well, we've chosen Carling Cider, because we're both from Somerset, and they don't know any Thatchers up here. Carling is our cider of choice. And it's another dry break. It's almost like, if you look at this table, the way it breaks.
Yeah.
If you go for, how should we phrase it and compare it? If we go for a run,
If you go for a
run
run
on tarmac, right, you run quite smoothly. If you go for a run in a muddy puddle or a muddy path with some wellies on,
right,
it's going to slow you down, isn't it?
Who goes for a run on a path? Who goes for a run on a muddy path with wellies?
Some of that people do.
No, they don't, Sam. Come on. Who have you ever seen or who have you ever heard of that goes for a run in muddy puddles with wellies on?
Way then, right? If you go for a run with wellies on a concrete path.
If you go for a run with wellies on a concrete,
it's going to slow down a bit.
Nobody goes for a run with wellies on.
I'm just thinking hypothetically, you're right, it's going to slow you down, isn't it? If
no,
you run with trainers on,
no.
Quickly.
If no, sorry. You can't talk for you can't talk about going for runs in wellies.
Have you ever tried?
Have I ever tried running in wellies? Okay. I can't think. I can't think of any point I've gone running in wellies. I might have done.
Running in wellies is quite hard work and slow.
I should think it is.
And this table at the moment is turning into be quite hard work with the braking because the balls aren't going everywhere and going in the hole. They're just kind of going in places.
Right.
Like if you were running in wellies.
Wellies. Okay. God. Do you think we're going to get asked to come back and do commentary tomorrow?
I think we will.
Do you reckon we will? Talking about running in wellies.
I think people will see the picture from that comment. How are our bets doing though, James?
Okay, do you know what? I can't even remember what you put on. We're probably.
You must have a slip.
If I've put any money in it, we're losing because I am completely cursed.
That was a good shot from David, by the way.
Right, our bets are gone, pretty much.
What?
Zach Shepherd lost 11-7 to Richard Toomey.
Yeah, no, we know that. No.
Oh, do we know that?
The most recent bet from Tom. Tom suggested.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, the one that you forgot to buy me a beer.
Oh, look at that. Hang on. Before we go there, Craig Brown and Max Moscow are 10-10. Can we see that from here? Can you see?
No.
I can't see that from this table. Okay. What was Tom's?
Slips?
Betting slips in my pocket somewhere. Can't even remember what Tom said. Is it this one here? Nope. That's the front cover of my new phone. Hang on, I'll
Jake's
get
got a
there.
new phone, by the
I'll
way.
get there. I have. Right, let's have a look. I think I've nicked one of the bookies' pens. I have, look. One of the little blue ones.
That saves Greg back a job later
Let me
on.
have a look. Let's see if this is... Is that the betting slip we want? No. That's the one we lost on. We don't want that one.
We've lost on a couple today.
We have. On the positive side, if I can't find that betting slip, it don't matter because it's only Tom.
Well, it does, because we put money on that.
We have. I think it's in this pocket here, Sam. Here we go. There it is. So we had Kinger at 2-1.
Oh, Jeff.
We had Singleton at 5-6, and we had Boys at 3-1. And we had a 10 on it.
Right, okay.
As
So
a
how's it
treble.
looking?
And we're going to share it 3 ways if it comes in with Slight Breeze used to be half decent Clough.
Okay. Right, let's refresh my phone. Right, so what do we go for? Mike King.
Yeah, Kinger at 2-1. We had.
Currently 4-all, John McAllister.
4-all, that's alright, that's close enough.
Oh, is there a gap?
We had Singleton and Boys.
Singleton. It's currently 2-all with Dave Fernandez.
2-all, so he's in it, yeah. Boys at 3-1.
Corey, Boys, it's 2-1 up against Mark
2-1 up.
Farnsworth.
Clovier, you're in there, son.
Tell you what, Tom.
You pull this one out of the bag.
What do we get 10 on it?
You're luckier than Jamie Moore, I tell you.
So if we go... I'm going to try and be clever and work out the odds, what we get return on this.
Not that much.
So that's
2
30
1,
back on the first
2
one.
1, 3 1, 5 6. Not bad. That's a lovely shot. Come on, Samuel, let's start commentating on this match.
I'm trying to.
We ain't spoke about this match yet. Craig Marsh, Martin Hayes have just been called out.
220 return? I think.
That's alright, isn't it?
3 ways, 70 quid each.
Tom, what bet you do? Treble. Treble, Tom. 2-1, 3-1, 5-6 treble. 10 quid.
So you owe us a tenner, Tom, right?
Yeah. You owe us 20 quid. Want our money back.
Lee has found the gap.
Should be alright, shouldn't he? If he can screw back past. Screw back past that black. I don't know what angle he's got.
It's almost like he wants to screw it back enough to pot the one in the middle first. Or next. Just like that.
Yeah. Well, I'll do him, won't it?
Should just about put him on the hill. Is there any more games to go on this table after this one?
I would have thought so.
Not saying it can be over very, very soon. Have a look at the
Do you know what? It's
scores.
quite disconcerting sat down here.
Carl
isn't
Morris
it?
and
Because
Gavin Robinson on this table next.
Carl Morris again. We can't commentate on Carl again, surely.
No, Carl Morris.
Oh, Carl Morris. Oh, sorry. What is the time, Sam?
It is
It feels
8
really
minutes to
late.
11.
Is it? Oh, it is late. Hmm. So how many games left today?
3. We
Okay.
are currently waiting upon the result of Lee Clough and Dave McQuillan,
Yeah.
and then
Which we're doing
Carl
here,
Morris
even
and
though we
Gavin
haven't really.
Robertson will play on. And I don't know what table order it is, but we're waiting on Daniel Bishop versus Cameron Dunlop to finish, and Neil Raybone and Gareth Higgins to finish, to then allow Richard Swaffield versus Chris
Whoa.
Melling, and then Jordan Church versus Ryan Clark. Neil Raybone is 10-6 against Gareth Higgins, so that's going to finish soon if Neil kind of pulls that result out of the bag. And Daniel Bishop and Cameron Dunlop, it is currently 7-9 to Daniel Bishop.
Right. Why have we got all these matches here then?
They're all Saturday.
Oh, okay. I thought I said
So-
Saturday midnight. I thought I said no. So we're nearly there then.
We are. So tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, it looks like they start the losers round 1 games. So on the mainstream table currently, just having a look, see who it may be. Table 16. Who's on table 16, James? Carl Boyce and Mark Farnsworth.
Go on, Boise.
So, Tom, if you want to watch that game, we've got some financial interest on that one.
Peter van der Schaans. What a name that is.
Who's asked the question?
He has. What's the question, Sam?
The question is this competition on all week?
And the answer is no. Not on a week. It's on a weekend.
So, we will have a winner come the end of Sunday night.
We will.
And that winner, so I believe, and James may correct me here,
Yeah.
will win £13,000.
It's something up. It's something up there, isn't there?
So
Something
it's a
like that.
decent size prize for that winner.
Yeah. It's worth getting out of bed for, isn't it?
Certainly is. I guess, James, I'm sorry I didn't bring your cue, but I can see Mick Hill over there. He's just racking the balls up for you.
I told you. I said to you, I want to bring my cue. I will get a frame against Mick.
But
And there you are. Don't.
I think what you said.
You said don't bring it. Mick will panic.
I think what you
If you
said
get your
was,
cue out.
"Can you take my bag to the room and bring my cue, please, bitch?"
Yeah.
Excuse my French.
I could have had a frame there.
You could have.
I could have had a frame of Mick.
Still 2 days of the weekend to go yet, James.
There is.
Right. Well, David is at the table, just deciding which colour of choice he wants to take. Might get a 30-second call in the minute, or is it a 10-second call? Not sure what time limit they got at the moment. Cloughy is hoping David's going to take red to clear that pocket to make it an easy clearance for on yellows. he's got a free ball. Didn't know he had that. Missed that. Right, okay. So David's going to clear this pocket with that red. And now take yellows. Where are you getting there? It's not an easy yellow. You played it okay.
Long way back though, isn't it?
That yellow by the bottom left-hand corner of where the triangle is at the moment is a small challenge. It's one of the hardest ones. No, that's still live.
Somehow.
George from Beer Productions is trying to clear the table at the moment, and he nearly took our betting slip
Trying
away,
to nick me
Tom.
betting slip.
Oof, God help us if
Get
that
out
come
of
in.
get out of it.
Right, James, let's give a bit of a... score. Oh, no, that's not right, is it? I see Darren McVicker is playing in the distance there. We were talking earlier in our stream about flamboyant players that we'd like to see in matches. So how is our Darren McVicker doing? Because 2 tables down, or even on the table next to him, is now Chris Melling, who was another name that came up in the mix.
He did. Well, Darren Vicker is 7-3 in front.
7-3. Who's he playing?
7-3. Darryl Whitworth.
This is the Whitworth that beat
That's the
Harrison
Whitworth that
earlier, isn't
knocked
it?
out Harrison, yeah.
Well, he's not knocked him out.
Well, okay.
Beat him in the
Beat.
winners section.
So Darren's showing a little bit of form.
Okay. And another player that we're talking about was Carl O'Donoghue. So how is he doing? Because he's on 2
He
tables in
is
front of us.
6-1 in front
So the
against
flamboyant
Matthew
players.
Schofield. Oh, what a game.
Are
What
there.
a game that would be.
I'm talking of what a game. David has pulled one back. So we are now currently 10-6 to Lee Clough against David McQuillan.
Still a long way back.
He's fighting a break and dish here. 10-7.
Breaking this year means he still needs to win 4-0.
Puts him in the good driving position.
But you never know.
So how many people have we got currently viewing this stream? We went up to
I don't know.
175, didn't we?
That's probably
Now
gone
we're
off
getting
a
to
ball
the end
now.
of the game. Are we getting a few more people in?
Everyone realises we're talking absolute shite. So they've probably gone off.
It might be the time in between the frame
Possibly.
to talk about our JBSK and Taunton All-Stars.
You've mentioned that already.
I'm not on the stream, have I?
Can't keep mentioning it again.
Also still have access to the free PR. Is that a monster break? Look at those reds.
I think it's good enough, isn't it?
Those reds look good.
They do look good.
Does that sharp rack move? Is that stuck on that yellow?
No, he can move that, I think.
96. Okay. Well, before we start plugging JBSK, let's plug Beard Productions a little bit. We haven't mentioned Bearded Tools in we've been here, have we?
We haven't mentioned Beard.
Beard have given us the opportunity to sit here and commentate on some of these games.
And talk nonsense.
Talk nonsense, which has been very much appreciated. And we're here to help out Nick Finn, who unfortunately is not very well. He's had a little bit of a rough ride for the last week.
He has.
He is on the mend.
He's a bit
He was
cold.
a bit cold.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard he's going home tomorrow from hospital.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed that does happen. Because it's been a bit of an awkward week for Nick. So lots of plans to come on up here this weekend. We were meant to be up here with him. But we all feel for Nick and we wish him a speedy recovery.
I feel gutted for Nick, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, we
He
do.
loves his pool, doesn't he?
So any of you viewers that have not liked the Beard Productions page on Facebook, I'm sure Nick will be appreciative if you can just go ahead and just like it to build up the network that they've already created. And hopefully we haven't broken down at all this weekend. So please do go ahead and like Beard Productions Facebook page. And the Players Pool event page, if you haven't already done so, which you must do, because if you're watching this game already, you must have had that link. But whilst we're also plugging, anyway that may be interested in
There's no
small
liking. They
competition.
must love the page. I don't get. Yeah, you can't like it. You can't like Beard.
You must love.
Surely you've got to love Beard.
Is it a like button
Did you
or
get
a
an
love
option
button?
of a like and a love? Is there not on Facebook? A
I think
like,
it's
a
just a
love,
like,
and a
innit?
wow, and a. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Send us the love, people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Send us the love.
Send the love.
And whilst you're sending it, JBSK.
Need love. Well, we
Look
don't
it.
need love. We're doing all right anyway.
Look it up on Facebook, JBSK. Does that black go through there?
The way you played the white Sam,
He
I would
must
probably
do.
suggest that it does.
I was thinking,
if it
how is
doesn't,
he
that
going to
was
get position on
probably
that
the
black?
worst positional shot ever in the history of pool.
Hats off to David. That's a great clearance. Can't do a lot about that when you're breaking clearly.
Yeah.
Return the favour, Lee. So according to the schedule, we have Carl Morris and then Gavin Robinson for the next game on this streams table. Do we know if
There's
they've
another
got?
game on this table.
Yeah. Do we know if they got volunteer commentators, or
Oh,
are we
days.
staying here commentating this one as well?
Surely we can't do another one. Do you
So
want to do another one?
I'm happy.
I'll do another one.
Message Lee
Message Lee.
and see whether he has got anybody lined up, because we don't want to step on anybody's turf. Because there is a crowd building now. Is it a crowd for this game or a crowd for the next game? Message Lee, James.
Do I? Or do
Or get up and go
I
and
put
see
it to
him.
listeners?
Or shall I
Say,
go?
are we completely that shite
Well, no, I
that
think we
you
need
don't
to.
want to see us again,
Lee's
or hear us
organising it.
again, or are we sort of fairly average that you can put up with us for another match? What do you reckon?
Or have we filled our
put it to
JBSK
listeners.
comp?
I put it to listeners. I would, because they're the ones that matter. They're the ones that matter, Sam. It's about the listeners, Sam. It's about the viewers.
It's about the people.
It's about the people.
Power to the people.
Power to the people. Shall we
Kev
give the
Richardson
people the
says,
option?
love you.
Kev loves us.
Is that one of us or both of us?
He loves you more than me.
I don't know about that.
I do.
What does Tom say? If you've done my bet, King 7-4 up.
Oh, I don't know what Tom's going on about.
Oh, yeah, do you've done the bet?
Yeah, I did do the bet. Tom, you're in. Stop panicking.
Yeah, but are all
God.
3 in?
Yeah, they're in.
Go on. Do you want to give a little live score update quickly, James?
What, on Kinger, Singleton and Boys?
all the live games,
All
all
the
the
live
light
all
blue
of them.
ones.
You want all the live game
Yeah,
updates?
crack on, James.
Okay, we'll do it. We have got Daniel Bishop 8, Cameron Dunlop 9. Surely everybody's on qsport.com so they can look at the feeds anyway. We'll go for it anyway.
Just keep going, James.
We got Josh Kane is 6-2 up on Yannick. Come on, Yannick.
6-2.
Yeah. Anyway, Stefan Rosides 5 down, 5-6 down to Sean Chipperfield. Darren Vicker is 8-3 up against Darryl Whitworth. Jake Dylan Newlove is 7-4 up on Daz Lightfoot. Brian Halcrow 2, Michael Hill 6. Matt Schofield is 7-1 down to Carl O'Donoghue.
7-1.
Come on, Carlos. What a player. Mike King 8, John McAllister 4. Go on, Kingo. Going alright, isn't he?
So, King is up.
Yeah. Cole Boyce 2, Mark Farnsworth 3.
Boyce is down.
Dave Fernandez 4-2 up on Callum Singleton.
What was the score
Harjeet
there, sorry?
Singh,
Singleton we got on our bet.
we have, yeah, he's in there. Jordan Shepherd 2-1 up on Harjeet Singh.
Go on, Jordan.
Craig Marsh 1-0 against Martin Hazel. Yeah, we've both got a
Oh,
finger in
that was a big rattle.
Jordan's pie, haven't we? For want of
We
a
do.
better expression.
Right.
Darren Appleton is 5-4 down to Liam White, and Chris Melling is 1-0 up on Richard Swaffield.
Well, from the crowd that we've got around here now, and having seen what's just happened,
Yeah,
I'm guessing
yeah.
that they're hoping that Lee is about to clear up.
You reckon?
And he's taking a good look at this. It's not a give me. But if that yellow passes these two reds into this bottom right hand corner as we look at it,
Yeah.
and he can, if it's pretty straight and he can screw straight back and maybe take that middle one next, or even screw it straight into the side rail past the middle up to the top and play the top rail one. Lee could.
I'll just put a red and not worry about it.
No, because he's yellows.
Oh, he is. I wasn't watching. He's yellows, is he? I was
Yes,
got
if
to
it
take
was a
yellow.
red,
Sorry.
we got a problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to
See,
Facebook message Lee Rout? Just see if he's got anybody that wants to commentate these. If not, we will happily commentate the next game.
don't need to, do we?
We can go and have a wander. I'll go
We
get a
can have
drink in a
one.
minute.
If he asks, he asks. If he doesn't,
Oh, you owe me a fiver still, don't you?
I don't. Why you say that? I'm not. I'm not sure.
I give you £10 for this bet, which is £5 each.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure.
All right.
You might be right.
No, I am right. He's going to stun this yellow back. No, he's not. He's developing. There we go. He's on it.
Like a car bonnet.
Like a Carl O'Donoghue.
Bonnet.
Do we know what the plan is for commentators tomorrow, with the game starting at 9 o'clock?
I think people talk. People talk at 9 a.m.
Yeah, no, but are they Have they got coverage?
I have absolutely no idea. I don't know. No idea.
Because we haven't drafted up any invoices yet, have we?
No, we haven't. No. No, we need to sort some sort of charge out.
Speak with Nick.
Yeah.
'Cause Nick must have a
Yeah, we
share.
can charge what Nick Finn charges, surely.
Nick Finn rates.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wish you a speedy recovery, Nick.
Probably outrageously over the top anyway. But we'll still take them.
Actually, whilst we're on the stream talking about Paul, does anybody out there know if Craig Vegas Day and his opponent, I think, was Lee Stevens, do they know if he played his game today or are playing their game? I think they were due to have a cash match tonight, possibly.
Well, that white could have gone better.
Tiny bit. Slowed up. I've been looking at this table all day and thinking there's something not quite right with it. The top half of the table in the bulk end looked a little bit slower than the bottom end. And I don't know if that's just the way it's looking.
We have been saying that all day, haven't we, to be fair?
And the brakes have been pretty dry. People that have put an angle on the brake, even George Turney trying the second ball brake was working.
It was, wasn't it?
So giving a bit of an angle made a difference.
Jack Whelan's brake broke better than Cole Sutton's.
Yeah,
And he
Cole
was
kept
coming
trying the
in-
straight brake, didn't he?
Yeah,
Jack
Jack
was
coming in
giving some
from a-
angle. I don't know if it's just this table or all the tables, whether the humidity being this time of year and things have made a difference or not. I'm not sure, but what time is it now, James?
time. It's only 11:15, Sam.
11:15, and we've
Yeah.
still got one game to start yet
Yeah.
in a race to 11.
Yeah.
So the streaming team, fair play to Beard, they do some hours. I don't think it does go unnoticed. They will be here till the last moment.
They
They
will.
will be turning off the power to
They
these
will.
machines that do
Yeah.
the streaming. And they are here from the beginning
To the end.
till the end. Fair play to them. Is there any other free tables that have finished? Any other matches finished? Or close to finishing ahead of this one yet?
Well, McVicker's flying at 10-3 up.
So are they going to...
Cameron.
No, they're going to give this stream table to these guys, aren't they?
You think?
Because
you'd
it is
think so.
10-7.
Cameron,
If it was like 7-0, it would be different.
Cameron Dunlop is 10-8 up against Daniel Bishop.
Why did Tom not recommend McVicker? Or did he?
Eh?
Was he? What were the odds on McVicker? Did you
What,
keep
in
the
that one match?
Did you keep the little slip that you wrote the guys' names down on for the predictions for the three folds?
I've got
You got
that
got a bet.
one that Thompson.
I'm just trying to look at it from a should have done type.
Oh, should have
situation.
done, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah.
Darren was fairly short against Darryl. Otherwise, we'd have backed him.
Yeah, but if you've still got that slip, you can have a look and think we should have listened to Melvin because
Maybe,
his bets were better than what Tom's were.
maybe. I think, yeah.
I'm not giving in.
No.
Right, it looks like a match is finished at the top.
That's not
Oh,
great.
it's on yellows.
Should really have hit that red. That's
Oh, right, this should
short
be it.
enough of that to hit that.
This should be it. Right, we need to Lee's got ball in hand, free ball, 3 yellows and a black. All right. I am going to finish up my streaming right now for my commentating because my glass is nearly empty. So I'm going to go to the bar.
Well, I need a wee.
Well, do you want to go for your wee first?
Yeah, that's probably more important
Okay,
than
you go for your wee
you
first.
going for another
Go
beer.
right now. No.
I'm going.
Drop your headset.
I'm going
Go into
right
the
now.
toilet.
I'm dropping my headset. I'm dropping it.
And then as soon
I'm
as you come
off.
back,
I'm going. I'm going.
I will then find out from Lee if we need to
I'm
commentate the
going.
next game.
Stop talking to me. I'm go.
So that's good night from James Gregory. If you didn't already gather, he's going to go have a little wee. I'm pretty confident Lee Clough here is going to finish up the match. Free the table up for the last game to start for tonight. Well, that was Lee Clough polishing off that final frame. He's now won the match 11-7 to continue himself into the winner's side. So I will say thank you for watching this match. It's good night from James Gregory and from Sam Sprackman. There is one more live stream game to go on this table, which is Carl Morris versus Gavin Robinson, which is going to start imminently. Right. Catch up with you shortly. Thank you and good night.